What's Up Fool Podcast? Welcome back to the What's Up Fool Podcast with Felipe Esparza and Rodrigo Torres.
Yeah, man. How you doing, dog?
I don't know why, but I sound like Casey Kasem.
There you go,
Going
dog.
up in a top notch. This is Vince Scully here. Give me some Vince Scully, bro.
Here, sitting here live with Dodger Baseball, and now the upcoming shows.
I don't know about that one. We're going to work on that one.
Yeah, that's what I said. I haven't been saying it's Vince Scully yet because I got to get
More
it
like
right.
this. It's time for Dodger Baseball. Sound
Like a little weasel, dog.
Yeah, he sounded like a little weasel, but a clear one. Like, it's time for Dodger Baseball.
Yeah, man.
Favorite guy, my favorite announcer, old school. It's from that guy from New York, the one that used to do the This Weekend Baseball. Mel Allen was the name? Yeah, Mel Allen. And let's welcome baseball. They were good voice.
Yeah, fool?
Before, like, you have to have a good voice to announce baseball.
Oh,
You can't
yeah.
have a fucked up voice like this. Battle up.
Has to be distinct, dog.
But if you're a boxing announcer, having a raspy voice sounds good too. He's what a knockout!
He's taking him to the 20th round. It sounds like Mick from Rocky, dog.
Come on, Rocky!
He's gonna kill him. Oh, no.
Do you remember when Norm Macdonald had his own show, real quick?
Yeah.
Oh,
On
dude.
ABC.
They would show photos, and then he'll say something, like one time they showed Mickey, because then he was doing a segment about boxing, right? Then they showed Mickey, that's right, women weekend legs.
Oh my God.
That's why, man, if you have an orgy, guys, be careful, man. If you have an orgy one day and three girls want to have sex with you and you're a good fighter, chances are someone's going to jump your ass on the way out.
Who said an origin? Give me 2 Viagra's, dog.
Imagine two.
Just one. A threesome or what? I'm down with a threesome.
Me too, man.
That's all I need. I don't need like 7.
2 guys, right? Two
Fuck
guys,
that,
one girl.
dog. 2
3 guys,
chicks.
1 girl.
Nah, 2 chicks, 1 dude.
A lot of guys won't do that, Like 5 guys, 2 girls, 3 guys, 1 girl.
Nah, no guys, all girls.
How about 3 guys, 1 girl, me jerking off at my TV?
Make it 3 lesbians, dog.
Nah, man. I always trip out of the transformation from a porn star, because I met a porn star.
Who?
Her name is Ella. That's how I know. ELLA. I met her in the airport. She was putting on lotion, bro, and I saw her leg. And
What a perfect time to meet a
she was
porn
sitting
star,
in the she was sitting in the middle seat, I think, and I was sitting in the window, and she was going to the opening of the Harry Potter ride in Universal Studios Hollywood in Florida.
She likes magic.
Of course. So I was sitting there like a fat goblin next to her, bro. The Dogs of War right next to her.
Hell
And she was putting on lotion, and then she saw all the stickers I had in my backpack and my bag. She goes, "You like stickers, huh?" I say, "Of course I do." Then she showed me her stickers. Then she was telling me that she does porn, light porn, just
Whoa.
women.
Oh, okay.
No guys, just women.
That's Cinemax porn.
No, it was real hardcore porn. Like
just chicks.
there's finger banging and fisting, hardcore shit like that. But no male yet. And she was telling me that you start off, a lot of hot chicks start off just lesbians. Just a bunch of lesbian scenes, a bunch of them, and then you become so popular as a lesbian that the money starts coming in for you to see a penis now.
The rise of Mia Khalifa.
For real, bro. That's how it starts. And then you do that for a while, woman. And I think Desiree Devine told us this. Throwback. Shout out to Desiree Devine from Las Vegas. She was a BBW.
Yep.
BBW, big bad women, right?
Yeah, big women, right? Or,
Big woman.
I want to say big black women. So do you know what BBW stands for?
Big, beautiful.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, we were there
That's
hating
right.
on BBW.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm just trying to get there.
Big, beautiful women.
Yeah.
She told us, well, you start out with just men, one-on-one, and then there's extra cash if you're like in a gang, in an orgy, but nobody's touching you. Like, there's 2 girls, 2 girls throwing down on a guy, and he has sex with the 2 of them, but the one that just got in, she won't have sex with him or touch him, but she's touching the other girls. So she's part of a threesome. That's extra money.
Fucking.
But she's not touching the
chain
guy
gang.
yet. So she's still making her career go long by just going the short way.
Started on scale.
Yeah, so now they offer her, well, How about you go down on a guy, and that'll be the first time ever she's ever touched a man. So now she's at that level. And then it goes to, all right, now it's intercourse with 2 guys. You know what I mean? Right? 2 guys do her up. Then after that, bro, double penetration, bro. Or she has sex with 5 guys at one time. Then it's double penetration, bro. 1 in the anal, 1 in the vagina, 1. That's one deal. Then 1 in her mouth. She got to negotiate for that. And then the last one.
Negotiate.
The last one, bro, is when you're already like, you're like on Bang Bros, bro. Having sex on a bus. Then your first black guy, you could ask for a lot of money.
A star is born.
A star is born, bro. But then by the time she has sex with a black guy, she's been in porn maybe like 2 years. So after that, she's done. She made all the money she can. Because after you go like black dudes, what's next, bro? Animals?
She peaked.
An old man? A guy off the streets? You know, they're not even worth it at that point. Now she's built a name for herself, and she's headlining strip bars, you know, making a lot of money,
Website.
Fast cash, or like you say, sometimes they're on Backpage, right? That's the last one. Or the ultimate one is you have a page on Instagram with a PayPal account, and you wonder, what is bitch selling? Ass.
Dude, I forgot the porn star chick that was on Backpage, dude. Dude, she's a. If I think about it, I'll mention it, dude. Oh, dude. Oh, I forgot her name, dude.
Tell me privately, bro.
This fool. I don't think she's on there anymore.
What's up, fool? Upcoming shows. August 18, Milwaukee, Wisconsin at Patawamatami Casino, the Northern Lights Theater. 1 night, 2 shows. August 24th through the 27th at the Brea Improv. These tickets will go fast, so get them now. September 7th through the 9th, Orlando Improv. I'm coming back, Orlando Improv. September 15th through the 17th at the San Jose Improv. San Jose Improv. So these are Friday, Saturday, and Sunday shows, huh? My 1-hour special called Translate This will be premiering on HBO September 30 at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Check out the felipesworld.com/tour for all show dates the rest of the year. You got any shows coming up?
Yeah, man. August 16th, I'll be at Levity Live in Oxnard for the Rico Mambo show. So I'll be there next week, ladies and gentlemen, and every Wednesday night at Romano's in Riverside at the Concert Lounge. Yeah, man.
That's still going on?
Yeah, man.
Who was there last week?
Last week, who did we have? Annie McKnight, dog.
Annie McKnight,
Came
man.
out, dude.
She's still around?
Hell yeah, dude, doing her thing, dude. So she was there, it was fucking awesome. And last week we had Rick Ramos.
Oh, I thought you had Rick Gutierrez.
No, man, I seen him on the show Love.
What did that fool up to?
And he's acting, man, and doing my movie podcast. You should come on one time. How's Felipe? The faces you make.
The movies I liked.
Yeah, he was on that show Love, dog.
Love? What Love?
It's on Netflix. Bobby Lee's on it. Who else? We're getting ready for a 3rd season.
That fool's acting?
Yeah, Pepitone's on it too, dog.
I don't know the name of the show.
Yeah, Love.
I've been watching the other show on
Which
HBO.
one?
The one where Pete Holmes?
Crashing?
Crashing.
I haven't seen it yet, dude.
It's good.
Artie Lang's on it, huh?
Oh, yeah. I wonder
Badass.
how much of that is true, but it's pretty good.
That's what I heard, dude. Judd Apatow's doing it, whatever.
I didn't know that fool was hardcore Christian. That fool wanted to be a pastor.
Amen.
Yeah, man.
Or hallelujah, how the Christians say it. I've been watching that show, Ray Donovan. I thought it's cool.
Come on.
I'm on the 3rd episode, dog.
I've been watching the French version of that show.
Quoi? Oui.
I've been watching that show on HBO, Insecure. That shit's good, dude.
Oh, I listened to a podcast with Homegirl on it.
I've been watching that. I had a meeting, man, with for Funny or Die
Okay.
about a television show. I've been taking a lot of meetings and trying to sell another show, bro. Get another pilot money.
That's what's up. You also been auditioning too, no?
Yeah, man. I auditioned for a show on Funny or Die, and it's funny, man, how you could go through all the motions, bro. You know, the acting motions. You meet the producers the day before the audition and get to know the main actor and the guy who's making the show. Like, get to know the vibe. Then you go audition, and none of the people in the audition met the producer, but I did. and I still don't get it.
They're saving you for a later
Fool,
date, dog.
I remember I had the producer on the phone talking to me all the way to the audition, and I read for the audition, and I still didn't get it. And the show never aired, by the way.
All right.
Blew the audition, but I'm a better actor now, bro.
It's all good. You get better with everything, huh?
Yeah, man. Now
How do you do it, dog?
Plus, if I see a little bit of lines, I know I'm gonna get it.
Hell yeah, dude.
Too many lines, I'm an OD in a dialogue.
This fool. You been getting more comfortable with them before?
Oh yeah, now and then
Now?
I go in there to audition like I don't give a fuck.
You think that's the attitude you're supposed to have?
Fool, I go in there now like Morgan Freeman, like in the last part of Shawshank Redemption, bro.
I thought he was
When
gonna
he's
say,
up
"Lean
for
on me."
parole again. He's up for parole.
Uh-huh.
He goes, "Do you feel you have been rehabilitated?" Rehabilitated? What do you mean? Do you feel like I feel bad for what happened? Well, do you? Not a day goes by, I don't think about what happened. I want to reach out and talk to that young man and say, that ain't the way. But that young man is long gone, and all that's left is old man. So yeah, man. So the way he came in, like he didn't give a fuck no more about whether they're gonna get paroled or not. He's been there a long time.
Uh-huh.
I go into audition like that now.
The roles you've gotten?
Yeah, because you know what,
done it
man?
like that?
I noticed in my last audition for Brooklyn Nine-Nine that if the lady goes, "I'm a big fan of your comedy," right away before I came in there.
Uh-huh.
So when we were reading, she made me do it like 6 times till I got it right. Because I guess if you have the look of the role they want, they're gonna help you no matter what, if you're a horrible actor or not. Because I came in there, man, and there was some professionals outside, bro.
Leon.
Some professionals, bro. Fools that spend their whole life acting. Fools that go to auditions all day and then go home and wait on tables. Real actors. So
said real actors.
I went in there, and my knee's been messed up, right? So,
Crip walking.
fool, I just hope, I've been thinking about this audition for a little small studio, not no big ass studio, you know? I've been like, I get an audition, I'm like, I hope this audition is for like a studio, man, where, that's funny, man, I'm talking about my leg. We're gonna come in, our guest has 1 leg. I'm complaining about 2 legs. Anyway, so, fool, CBS is huge. The one over there on Studio City.
The lot?
On Ramford.
Uh-huh.
So I went over there for that audition, man, and man, what's up, fool? And I had to walk over there, you know. Then when I get there, that lady was real cool. She goes, "I'm a fan." Oh, cool, son. So I read the lines without my glasses first. Then I said, "Can I put my glasses on?" "Sure, do whatever you want." So I put my glasses on, and then I read the lines. She laughed. Then she goes, then the second line, we did it 3 times. Perfect. Then I went to the last part. I did it again, and she laughed. And she goes, "I'm going to give this tape to the producers." Well, I never got that before.
Oh, hell yeah.
I've heard we're going to delete this and put it on the next guy.
You really heard that, fool?
Nah.
I was like, damn, that's
Fool,
cold as fuck.
I've gotten auditions where after the audition, I ripped the script or the lines and threw it in the lady who's casting people's trash can.
To show you how I feel.
It's always when they say "great job," you didn't do a good job. Because this time, I didn't hear "great job" at this audition, so I know I did good.
Hell yeah.
When they tell you "great job," it's like, good, get the fuck out of here, man. I got audition 5 other losers now. I remember, man, when I went to an audition with Big Dog, bro.
What's up, dog? I'm gonna teach
I
you
didn't
how
know.
to do it,
I would
bro.
never take a friend to an audition, bro. But I guess you need backup, I guess. So I'm there, bro, and the lines were not for a gangster. It was not for a cholo. It was not for anything bad. But I'm there with this fool, and that fool reading lines, bro. Like he's reading lines out loud. They got nothing to do with the reading, just to throw everybody off. What, puto? I'm a cholo, eh? Like that, you know, dumb shit.
He added that?
Yeah. No, he was doing it out loud.
Oh, okay.
So the other actors could think that he's reading for a cholo part.
Oh, outside waiting to go in?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Did it work?
Nah. I remember I went to an audition with someone else, And then like I threw him in my 8x10 in that box too, bro. And they called me.
Well, what I was gonna say is like he took you to that audition. You go, okay, sir. Do you know anybody else that can fit this role? Then you walk in right there, little ray of sunshine.
Fool, Martin Rizzo went to an audition for like a 25-year-old, and that fool took Flacco with him, bro. And they said Flacco tried to audition too, man. They said, nah, man, we're not looking for like college professors here. That is straight up said, you're too old.
The guy from the Magic Mountain commercial.
I thought I'd double down. You were there for 18, I took you to 36. So what's up, fool?
What's up, dog?
Gaining weight, bro?
A little bit. I messed up my back's messed up, and I messed up my ankle about 4 months ago.
That's
dog.
funny how people like, what happened, bro? You got fat, dog. I messed up my back. What you do, bro? Laying down now?
Hell no, dude. Slip, dude, in an attic, man.
Workers' comp, bro.
So what, are we gonna miss a day of work?
Workers' comp, bro. You gotta take pops now.
Dude, fuck, workers' comp's gonna be called fucking workers' calamity, dog. Part 2. So that's it, dog. Just suffering in pain, dog. Silently, dog. Yeah, man. That's it, dude. I haven't worked out for 4 months, dude. I think I tore a fucking tendon in my ankle, dog. Gotta get that. I'm waiting on my Obamacare, dog. But I can't get it now, dog.
They stopped it?
No, I got check stubs, dog. Fuck, I guess you gotta be super broke, dog. So yeah, that's it, man.
Yeah, man. I don't have a plan. I have
Gotta do something, fool. Fuck.
I have enough credits, bro, enough health insurance to last me another year.
Fucking use
hopefully-
that shit, dog.
Huh? On SAG, Screen Actors Guild.
That's awesome.
That means if I don't get another role in the next year, they're gonna take it away.
But you have it for a solid year, dude. That's what's
That's
up,
why, man, I want to be so successful that I have that on a TV show that I could like see homies that. So, like I know that some big actors do that to their old friends, like they put them in a little role in a movie or a little television show just for 2 episodes, just to keep their insurance,
Dude, that's what's up.
just to
right there,
survive. So that's the Ronnie Dangerfield will do that. Ronnie Dangerfield will have a movie and put in. You know that all his movies would always have comedians
Right.
that you've seen before, but they haven't been on shit since the last movie.
Yeah, doing that.
So
little
Rodney
scene.
will put them in the movies so they can keep their health insurance. Now that's badass.
Oh, dude.
Motherfucker threw a bone.
What happened, dog?
Damn, I just came in fucking up. My bad.
We got a fucking Tumex over here.
That water's too strong, though. That story.
Fucking
That story,
TNC
man.
Water, eh?
That story threw me off, man. I'm just fucking.
That fool used to drinking alcohol, bro.
Oh, man.
What's up, fool? We've had a lot of guests here on the podcast. We've had a lot of underground comedians. We had Reverie here.
Yeah, underground rappers.
We've had people who are not so underground, but now they're underground. Kid Frost,
Dude, Baby Bash.
OG.
Baby Bash, Mellow Man Ace,
Even Citric, right?
Citric,
Pueblo Cafe.
Pueblo Cafe.
Oh, yeah. I know Citric, dog.
Yeah.
And
That's what I do right there.
we had Cap G one time, but his manager lost a rental car and he lost the hotel. I said, that's what happens, man, when you have your homie manage you.
Wow.
So he's doing great, too. We'll have him one day, man. We'll catch him in Atlanta.
Hell yeah.
He's a Mexican Drake.
Yeah, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's good.
That's what I think, man.
That fool like a paisa that raps.
Hey.
And fool, guess who hit me up, bro, out of nowhere?
Who, dog?
Fucking Juan Villarreal.
Oh, hell yeah, dog.
Juan Villarreal.
Houston's finest?
Shout out to Houston's finest, the only great comic in Houston, Texas.
Oh, dude.
That fool, we're gonna go to Houston in November. Hopefully we'll get to have that fool on for a 3-hour podcast.
Oh, dude, he has a lot of stories. Last time we seen him was when he hooked him up with Bud over there at the Rumble. That's the last time I seen him. He had his manager with him and that Impala, the brother. I forgot his name. He was always with them on the road.
Then we saw that manager at the show with us, bro, in Victoria.
Yeah, dog. He showed up. Oh, fool. Yeah.
We'll talk about everything with that fool, bro.
He's still with them?
Fool, Juan Villarreal, he used to live with Gracie, dog, when he first came out here.
Is that when, like, the time, too, he was staying with, like, the Devil and Gabriel
He
or
was
something
staying
like
with
that?
Gabriel next.
Yeah.
And then the
That's way
Devil.
before me, dude.
And then he won the best comedian in LA, and then he left. And he tried, though.
Yeah, because, I mean, as of late, last couple of years, he was touring with Mencia, no, for a while?
That fool said, man, I can't be out here, man. Mexican comedians over here acting like they're in gangs. We got Riverside comedians that don't want to go to the LA to hang out with LA comedians. We got a fucking comedian from East LA, Boyle High, Southgate, West Covina. These fools are all tight.
The Houston breakdown.
They don't get along with San Diego comedians. Fucking Patrick the Gear.
He can't see, man. Peripheral.
Yeah, man. What's up with fucking fools? Man, what's up with Tons of Anarchy, bro?
Nothing, fool. They're over there fucking working on their first episode, no?
I'm waiting for the episode. They have more golf tournaments and fucking
More
episodes,
events?
bro.
Yeah.
You're talking about Citric, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I heard
But-
about that.
But he's a cast member. We're talking about the guy who wrote it.
Oh,
Yeah, man. Right now they're trying to gain money, bro. But shout out to Momo Rodriguez.
Yeah, pitching it or whatever.
Oh, George Lopez special came out.
Yeah, man.
If anybody saw it out there, that shit was live from DC. He had Cedric, the entertainer, introduce him, and some guy named Ben Baller.
Yeah, dude.
You heard of him?
Asian dude.
Yeah.
What did he do?
He fucking,
Jewelry, right?
yeah, he's like one of the dudes that gives all the rappers their fucking,
All that custom stuff.
yeah, well, exactly, man.
Little ice
Fucking
pieces.
100 Jesus Christ and shit, like, you know what I'm saying?
And we have coming up also another
Ice cream cone.
comedian, another underground guy. But he's not really a rapper anymore. He had tattoos on his face. MC Pancho, bro.
MC Pancho.
That's the guy that does all the lowriders and tattoo events. You heard of him? From Harbor City, Harbor Area.
Oh, that's dude. What's it? Is it MC Pancho? What's his name?
Yes, MC Pancho. You know him, right?
Nah,
I don't
not
know
really.
him. I've seen him.
From Harbor Area.
Hey, I got a Citric story though on everything. I was actually up for the role that Citric got on that movie.
George Lopez.
No, on his big break on the
Harsh.
on Idiosyncrasy. They called me to.
Idiosyncrasy?
I was one of the people that was gonna be in that role, but I don't know how to act, or I wasn't bald headed, I wasn't fat enough, or whatever it was. Hey, for real though, I sat there and read that shit, and then when Citric got that part, I was like, yeah, that's the homie right there. And dude, I was right there, dog. I just wasn't fat enough or big enough. He told me, he was like, we're looking for a cholo type, and I was, you know, they just heard my name was Tumex, so they called me out there, and then I just wasn't fat enough.
That's funny. We're looking for a guy that has twice the size of a Mexican.
Yeah, they were wrong. They saw me, they're like, oh, no, you're not the one.
What's up, fool? Let's introduce our guest.
You got two mechs
We
right
got
here.
two Mex
Yeah.
right here. He's a rapper out of LA, and the first time I've heard of him because you know sometimes, man, motherfuckers show up on your timeline, on Instagram. So I saw this fool, and I said, wait a minute, man. I think I know this fool from the hood or somewhere, because I used to do a lot of shows back in the days when you were a child, probably at that South House Graphics.
Oh, yeah. We used to rock there all the time.
Back in the day, I did a huge event that they did at the original spot in Cesar Chavez.
Yeah, that's the
It
one.
was
I
an
used to rock
outside
there.
gig.
Like the
Yeah,
little,
yeah.
a little outside before you go up to that little sweat
Yeah,
box
outside
upstairs.
gig. I did like 3 of them there, and I know you must have been on one of those shows.
Oh, yeah. I used to play out there with Aslan Underground. And
You
all
were
that.
Aslan Underground?
Yeah.
And you were
I
there.
used to
You
roll with
remember
those dudes.
Blues Experiment?
Yeah.
We're going to talk about that. So, man, we got two
All that
Mex right
shit.
here, a rapper out of LA, and believe it or not, we crossed paths on Instagram. He was in a hospital, and then he'd always bust us little raps. I started following him. I told him, what's up, fool? I don't know you, but I hope you get better.
That's right.
That's right, man.
Hey, that shit helped out,
I see
dog.
a guy, man, down and out. He was in the hospital. People were showing him love. A lot of my fans were showing him love. I said, fuck yeah, I don't know this guy. Show him love. Hope you're doing fine, man. Hope you're doing great.
Yeah, I'm good, man.
You got a lot of support, right? What
Yeah,
happened?
I'm super. Yeah, man, I fucking.
Out of
almost
nowhere,
died, dog.
people, huh?
Yeah, well, thousands of people fucking reached out to me because I had to get my fucking right leg amputated under the knee because I was a undiagnosed diabetic, man. I was slipping into a fucking coma. And shit, all that fucking Coca-Cola, dog, all that fucking Gatorade, all that bullshit, you know what I mean? And yeah, as soon as I went to the hospital, man, thousands and thousands of people, literally thousands of people hit me up. And all that love helped me get back in the game.
A lot of your fans too. They haven't let the a lot of
Yeah,
fans hit you up.
yeah. I mean, I was always like an underground rapper out of LA, and I always had support regardless. But yeah, when that shit happened, like, it's crazy. You go through some crazy shit like that, and you wake up, and there's like, you got 6,000 messages, and people all over the planet reaching out, and all my fans like fucking graffiti, going to Venice Beach and fucking all over the world, like, throwing me up on some gangster shit. And, all that positive shit helped me out, man, big time.
So where did you grow up, actually?
I was born in East Los. I was born in USC Medical. And
By
then,
Marengo Street.
yeah, right there, dog. But
By the McDonald's.
But I really that's where I was born, but I really grew up in Mid-City on La Brea and Washington. And that nice little prostitution crack neighborhood right there on La Brea and Washington right there and shit by the 10 freeway. So that's where I grew up right there most of my life. Like
There's a comedian who grew up in that area too. I think Alex Thomas, some comedian,
Yeah, right from that area.
And he was telling me that that La Brea bus, like
212.
eight gang would be in that bus at one time. Eight different gangs. Crips, Blood, Mexican, and even Asian gangs.
Because that was one of those buses that ran 2, 3, 4 in the morning. It still ran like one of the few buses.
Like if you want to go to Hollywood, that was the bus.
Yeah,
you want to go to downtown, that was the bus.
Yeah, La Brea 212, man. I was like, hey, I rocked that bus still to maybe last year. I just got another whip. So yeah, I rocked that bus, man. I was living on La Brea all my life. Back in the 80s, that was like a super prostitution neighborhood. Like La Brea, like Redondo, that was like a little store right there, a little whole store. So yeah, I grew up right there.
How is that? So you grew up in that area right there in the 90s?
In the 80s, I grew up with I would be like 7 years old playing baseball on the street, and like the hookers would come up and be like, "Let me show you how to hit, baby." And I'd be like a 7-year-old with like a hooker trying to teach me how to bat, and then my dad would be coming home from work and he'd just be driving by looking at the hookers and shit. It was kind of tight.
I remember growing up, man, in the hood too, man, when we were playing like baseball and first play. We had two playgrounds, first playground and second playground. But the best playground to play baseball was first one because all the cholos, they drove their cars in the field, so they fucking broke all the slides and all the monkey bars.
Oh.
So we had an open field to play baseball now. Before, man, you'd be standing in center field in front of a slide, dog. But the cholos, they fucked up everything, bro. Now, a little kid,
Oh, yeah.
you always look at the cholos that will fuck everything up, but then you grow up, hey, I'll fuck your shit up too. Hey, I'm running graffiti in this preschool. I remember, man, I felt so bad, man. We're throwing up the hood right there in the neighborhood, and some little girl passed by. They're writing on our school.
Oh.
I never forget that. Felt so bad, eh?
Don't you with that sad shit right
Yeah,
there?
mija.
Gotta practice somewhere, dog.
I hate your
dude.
teacher.
Oh, no, every game, because we played on the street, so every game was interrupted every 3 minutes because of car. So we're playing on the street, so it's like, you'd be lucky to get 3-4 pitches, and then another car comes, and then another car comes, and then, you know what I mean? So we was out there. We used to get, the hookers used to pay me to go get them a soda. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, go to the liquor store, homie knows me already, and or get them a beer. So I used to be like 7 years old going to get a beer and just, getting $1 off the hookers.
You're like Uber Eats, huh?
Yeah, dog, the original. Oh, dude, when the crack food selling crack, they would punch a hole in the wall. They punch a hole in the wall, right? And that's where they would put their money or the crack so that they wouldn't have it on their person when the cops rolled on them. So every once in a while when they'd get in trouble and busted, we would be waiting there like 8 years old waiting. And as soon as the cops would take the dude out, as soon as they made that right out of our street, we would all run and stick our hand in the hole and pull out crack or $50 or whatever.
Tight.
Like, it was tight. We had a little system and shit. Like, we were just waiting for fools to get busted, and then as soon as they would dip, fool, we would run in there and fucking, it's like a lottery. You'd be like, but what are you gonna do with some crack? Like, we just throw that shit away. Like, we don't know what to do with that shit. I wasn't too young to fuck with that. So I was like,
Those fools never try to come back and look for your ass after they
no,
got out?
they're jammed up for hours. You know what I mean? You're just
Product of
running
the
up.
game, dog.
Oh yeah, dude.
I used to hate, man, when we were playing baseball, man, and then the old cholo would show up, bro.
Let me hit a home run, homie.
Yeah, bro. Exactly like that, dog. Come on, homie, let me hit a home run, man.
Swing for the
I'm
fences.
gonna try to throw the ball fast, try to strike him out. Come on, homie. Softies, eh?
Get Valenzuela
And
over
they'll
here.
throw the ball, man. The fool hit it hard, real far, bro. Lose the ball, bro.
Oh,
It's on top of
dude.
the fucking roof.
Game over,
This
dog.
fool want to buy a new ball. All right, man. When I turn 20, this fool better not be on PCP. I'm gonna break a bat over its head.
So yeah, I grew up like that, man, right there in Mid-City, man. And shit, dude, I loved it out there. But I was born in East Los. You know what I'm saying? I got mad love for East Los and shit.
So when you start loving hip hop, enjoying it.
Right off the top, man, like elementary school, fucking Sugar Hill Gang and all that, hip hop and Run DMC and all that, like Slick Rick, all that like old East Coast shit. K-Day, you know what I'm saying? Like listening to K-Day, I used to get, you listen to K-Day, just sit there on the consola and shit. listening to K-Day, and I would I had a shitty-ass tape recorder, and I would, like, put the tape recorder to the speaker and try to make my own mixtapes and shit like that. You know, I was all... My dad plays music. My dad plays keyboards and guitar, so I was always looking at him, and I was just in love with hip-hop. You know, that was my shit. You know, that gangster shit, and, you know, I was more into the East Coast shit. I was getting into that East Coast shit. And, yeah, man, since I was a little kid, I wanted to be a rapper, and I started rapping when I was, like, 15, you know?
So, you were in Aslan Underground?
No, I rolled with Aslan. They were, those when I first started rapping, those were the fools that put their, when I was, like, 17, 18, they saw me at a show, and they put their arms around me and were like, man, you guys rap good, but your facts are wrong. Because my first group was called A Mexican Descent, and we were just saying anything. We were like kids, you know what I mean? I was saying anything. So I was like Edward James Olmos and all this shit, and then they'd be like, you know Edward James Olmos is a Republican. You know, they'd say some real shit, like, or they'd say some real shit to me, like, you're just saying some shit. I would say some shit, and they'd be like, yo, you rap good, but your facts are wrong. So learn your facts. So Aslan Underground was a fool that put me into the whole mecha and all that. You know, it was all getting into that brown pride shit, because I first started rapping, I was just saying anything out my ass and shit, you know what I mean? And it took Aslan Underground to, like, steer me in that right direction and shit. So yeah.
Yeah, when I first got into, like, started stand-up comedy, like, in the 90s, but then, like, late 90s, I met, I don't know how I got in touch with, South House Graphics. It was, like, in the beginning, you know, and I don't even know that they had the big space in
Chavez.
In Chavez. I think their space was at the old county jail at first, maybe.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that was their
in
space.
Lincoln Heights?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The old county jail. I don't know if that was their original space or Cesar Chavez. Either way, I met them there. And I did a little sketch with them. Oh, the sketch group was called Chusma.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, they all used to do all the little.
They would do the sketches.
Yep. Choose my up. Chicano Secret Service.
Chicano Secret Service, yeah.
All those fools, yeah.
Yeah, and so me and Gabriel Iglesias, we did a show for them at the South House Graphics, Cesar Chavez. It was huge, bro. I still have, somebody has the original flyer of all the people that performed, and I have a copy of it, and I have it, sometimes I post it up. But there was a lot of people there, man. There was some good bands. Like, I don't know if you ever heard of East LA Blues Experiment.
Yeah, they're
I've
hard,
heard of them.
dude.
I've never
They're
seen
still
them.
around? No, right? But they were good,
No,
bro.
I've heard of them.
I think they all broke. I think they broke out. I've seen one of those fools recently. I think they do other shit. You know
those
what
were
I
the
mean?
bands that were around back in the really early 90s in LA with, like, Yeska before they became
Yes.
Ozo Motley and all that
Motley
shit.
and all,
That's
yeah.
way before all that shit.
Yeah, East LA Blues Experiment
Olean
was
and shit.
1997,
Olean and all
98.
that old shit,
They were all
yeah.
young fools, too.
And now they were representing back in the day before the internet, before all that
Oh
shit.
yeah, all the ska bands. That's
Yeah.
what self-help. I used to go to self-help to see all the, like, little ska bands and shit. All the, like, you know, that's where all the fucking the ska women would be at.
That was all fucking totally DIY shit, you know?
Yeah, oh yeah,
Rude
oh
Boys
yeah.
and Rudies and all that shit.
Oh yeah.
The place, I remember the show was like all night. It started like around noon and it went to 10 o'clock. And I performed in the daytime. And I left with Gabriel to do another show, came back at nighttime to hang out again. They had food,
It was basically
DJs.
like a fucking festival, huh?
Yeah, I remember one night
Oh yeah.
we did a show, right? And I remember some fool killed the mood, bro.
Why?
I want
dog?
to throw a fucking pan dulce at his head, dog. We're everybody having a good
Throw a
time.
rock, eh?
Then he
Fucking
goes up
save the
there.
pan.
He goes up there and doesn't even do a poem. He's all political, like this, anti-America, bro. I wanted to punch him.
Go back to Mexico.
He was like talking about like anyway, man. He was talking about yeah, man. We're all having a good time, but right now, man, in Chiapas, Mexico, they're battling. They want to take the peasants' land.
Go help them.
And I said, bro, I wanted to say, bro, you know, we have trouble here in America. Let's concentrate on one area first.
Dude,
There's other people, they put their head on too many things, bro. If we concentrate all on one thing first, like let's take care of Mexicans here in America first. Let's not worry about the ones that are in Mexico.
Oh yeah, that's what was popping out there. All the East LA college shows and all, you know, like the Brown Berets and like all the Mechas. Even though the Mechas were kind of partied out, that you know what I mean. Like,
but the Brown Berets, that was really hardcore in the 70s
Yeah.
and like early 80s.
When did you graduate
Now
high
it's a
school? Like
little
in the
bit-
90s?
I caught the end. Yeah, I graduated in '91, or barely graduated in '91, but yeah. So I caught
You look
that.
good, man. I
caught
thought
that shit.
you were younger than that.
Nah, I'm 44, dog.
Nah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm old. I'm old in the game.
Riley,
Yeah.
we thought you were like Reveries
Well, it's
age.
because I never had a job. When you don't have a job, you don't got to wake up, for real. When
That's
you
how I
gotta wake
look,
up.
but people don't think I'm my age either, bro. What happened, bro? How'd you stay so young? You know what happened, bro? I had kids, and I didn't give a fuck, eh?
That's another thing. I never had kids, dog. I
have no responsibilities, bro. There was a guy that gave me the best advice ever when I was an Australian comedian. I know you know him too. We had him here too. Juice One, bro.
Oh, fuck.
Juice One.
Huh?
Magdaleno.
I think I know.
He has a
you're
big
talking
goatee, long one.
He's an old school dude,
Old
right?
school dude,
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
He told me, bro, you gotta keep your overhead low, bro. Like, don't be spending all kind of wild shit when you fucking live in a shitty apartment. Like, why you gotta have a couch?
Hey,
Nobody comes over.
Hey, no
TV,
joke,
eh?
man. I lived in a couple apartments with my homies, and all we had was a TV, a Nintendo, and a shotgun. We didn't even have no fucking couches. You just sat on the floor with a fucking shotgun in the
Waiting
window.
for the war to pop
Dude,
off.
waiting for fucking Mario Kart to kick off. You know, we used to play Mario Kart, and the loser would have to wash the dishes or stupid shit like that. Like, we took that shit super to the heart. If you fuck up at Mario Kart, you'd have to wash all the dishes, cook, do all the bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
I never really got into Mario Kart. You?
Hell no.
I was fucking
After
with
Atari, I was done. Nintendo, the first one I was done.
Oh yeah.
Remember when I got into Madden and haven't stopped?
Football. Yeah, well, I'm old, dude. I used to play Tecmo Bowl.
God
All that
damn.
old shit. All that Tecmo Bowl, Super Tecmo Bowl. I was all into that shit, but that shit drains you, dog. I didn't got. We used to play that shit for 12 hours a day. What the fuck you gonna do? No life, no money. There's
Tired, dog.
no money. No money in Mario Kart and shit.
Nobody got no weed.
Shit made me sleepy.
Dude, for real.
I
Nah,
remember when I was living like that. I had a studio apartment, you know, very tiny. I was sober for a while, but after a while, man, once I started smoking weed, I was like, man, I'll just get high, go to sleep, fuck eating.
where were you getting your weed in the late 80s, early 90s?
Oh,
MacArthur Park.
I didn't smoke. Oh, you're right. I did go to MacArthur Park one time when I was like in the early 80s, late
Uh-huh.
80s, and the guy hooked it up for $60, bro.
Okay, yeah,
There was
that's what we
some
used to go out
stress.
there. stress. We used to go get sacks at MacArthur. We used to call it Salvi Park, but MacArthur Park, where you go get a fucking dime.
Cérate, por favor, no lo respeto, cérate.
But yeah, oh yeah, Western and damn, man, it'd be like 5 a.m. You'd be on Western and Pico's trying to find some nickel sack and shit.
So you also battle. You used to battle fools and rap.
Not too much. I was more like I came from this collective on Crenshaw and Exposition called The Good Life. And when I first started rapping, it was an open mic on Thursday nights, and it was a Muslim health food store, and they would turn it into an open mic, and it was like 80% Muslim MC, like on some like X-Clan, you know, some fucking like
X-Clan,
the fucking
yeah.
on some old fucking like the white man's the devil shit or whatever, and then it was like 15% Mexicans in there too. And then my first group of Mexican descent, we went there and we didn't get booed. We didn't get cheered and we didn't get booed, but we liked it there so much, we started going there all the time, and then we became part of that big family.
These Mexicans are interesting.
They're not rapping about, you know, because I wasn't rapping about lowriders and shit like that, because I didn't have it like that. I was a little church boy, you know, so I didn't have that shit like that. I didn't want to rap about the hood because I grew up in the hood, and you couldn't be no fake ass, you know. I wasn't gonna rap about shit I didn't know about, you know what I mean? So yeah, now we went there, and then and then from there, man, one of the groups there got signed to Island Records and blew up, and our whole underground scene blew up, and they opened the doors for us, and then, man, from
Who's
there.
that?
They were called Freestyle Fellowship. They were hard as fuck, man. They're from LA. They were on some jazz shit. You know who stole their style was Bone Thugs and Harmony. You know,
yeah.
For the love of man. Da-da-da-da. They stole that group stole the style from Freestyle Fellowship, but they were on Island. Busta Rhymes, a lot of kind of the rappers that rap all like super crazy fast jazzy. These dudes were jazz rappers. They were young black kids, but they were rapping. They were doing shit that were blowing people's minds. and shit. Yeah, shit like that. They were
Doing it way before.
Oh man, they have a guy named Micah 9, and he's like a jazz rapper. Like the way he would rap was like he would like when you see him, you would think it was weak, and then 24 hours later, you'd think it was the greatest shit you've ever seen. He'd be like, it's a fight, a nigga and a white. The white can't fight, but the nigga's out of sight, out of mind, out of time, out of body, mighty karate like. And he started doing all that jiggly all that weird shit, and you're like, what is this fucking gibberish? And then 24 hours later, you were like, I can't stop listening to this shit. What the fuck is he saying? He's saying like, they were jazz rapping, and so I kind of like learned from groups like that to like listen to jazz. And that made your styles better. You know what I mean? My group of Mexican descent, we never rapped about like bitches and lowriders and shit. We were rapping more about like space and all kind of weird shit because we were influenced by fools that were rapping all super like, super crazier and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You guys doing a lot of mushrooms back then too?
Yes. I did a lot of peyote and mushrooms. I'm one of those people that does. I smoke weed, but I do more like mushrooms, and I do like DMT and shit like that. I'm more like a person that wants to be at the house, going there and shit. I don't really fuck with.
What's DMT?
DMT? It's like
DMT.
It's like a drug that when you smoke it, it's like the same chemical that releases in your brain when you like have an orgasm
right?
or when you die. It's fucking pretty.
10 minutes of like.
It's only like
shit,
12,
right?
13 minutes. But if you do that shit, my homies videotaped me doing that shit one time. You basically smoke that shit, and then I tried to stand up like a pendejo, and I just fell to the ground. And for 10 minutes, baba was just coming out of my mouth. I'm like, blah, 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 whatever. But, dude, in those 10 minutes, dog, it's amazing, dude. You feel like that game Tetris. You're inside that game Tetris.
I hear you leave, dog. You like leave your body.
It depends. I mean, you have to do it. You have to really. The first couple times I did it, to be honest with you, when it was over, I have a bad memory. I couldn't say like, this is what happened and this. I was like, I don't know what the fuck happened, but you feel like you meet God and all this crazy shit. But it gets crazy, dude. It gets crazy. I'm into hallucinogenics.
Because you can add it to like a bong hit, right?
Yeah. You got to hit it 3 times. You got to have to have a person there. I have a dude there that
DMT coach.
Yeah. Hey, for real, dog. Hey.
My wife over there. Don't give ideas.
Hey, I'm into that though. I'm into shrooms, dog.
You're on the third baseline.
You know what I'm saying? I think I'm still.
Slide, motherfucker.
Hey, that's me right there. I think I'm on shrooms right now.
I could just picture my ass, two bodies leaving my body going, you're fucked up, dog.
Now you come back, it doesn't last that long.
You really think you
It doesn't last that long, so you cool, man. Like,
let's do it, eh? Nah, just kidding.
let me go look in the car. I think I have some. But anyway.
That's funny, man. The last time I spoke to somebody about drugs like that, hallucinogens, was ecstasy. When I was in Odessa, Texas, there was a guy there. He goes, yeah, man, I'm like the ecstasy coach, man. I'll guide you through, bro. I'll let you know what happened.
Ecstasy
pick
coach?
your pocket and shit.
He's gonna fucking squeeze your nipples? What the fuck gonna do? Shit, like, shit. I don't fuck with ecstasy. I don't fuck with.
You never done it?
Nah, not really. I never fuck with coke. I got tricked into doing coke.
Me too. Over and over.
Hey, I got tricked into doing it.
You're just like what? Just natural stuff like weed and like
Yeah.
peyote and
that's it.
shrooms.
I've never done acid. Like I said, coke. Only one time I got tricked into it, dog. Somebody put that shit in a joint and I wasn't paying attention.
So peyote though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Peyote is the same shit. A peyote button. That's a super intense. I did that shit on some Jim Morrison. I thought I was Jim Morrison when I was little. So I was out there in the reservations in New Mexico and all that. And so, you kick it with the natives and shit, and they put you up on game, and you're out there in the fucking desert with a gallon of water crying for your mom. You know what I mean? Some fucking shit.
When I think of peyote, bro, I think about King of the Hill, bro.
Hey,
when they took Cotton,
yeah.
Hank's dad, and that fool took peyote inside that tent, and he saw everybody, and he saw everybody that was in that tent. He looked like every Japanese he shot in World War II, dog.
Hey, man,
Vietnamese
for real, dog.
I can't deal with that.
Hey, man, I've been laid out where my face is on the dirt, and I'm crying for my mom
I don't
and all
know
that
about
shit,
all
dog.
Maybe
It's like,
not.
hey, you gotta go there, man. Hey, you gotta try it, man. You gotta try it, dude. Like, hey, life's short, man. Sometimes you gotta pee your pants just to see God. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't.
Let's not meet him
dog.
today.
That's gonna be a T-shirt, man. Something you gotta pee in your pants to see God.
Hey, man, it happens,
about all
dog.
that,
It happens, dog. Like,
Killing me over here, dog.
I can see 2 men and 4 homies, bro. They're all meowing,
Yeah,
bro.
I see
Of
fool
pee
on the
stains.
floor.
What happened? We got shit face? Nah, dog. We saw God. He's pissed off.
for real, dude.
Hanging out with
Hey.
these miones over here, dog.
Hey,
But that's
man.
funny when you say see God, but what if you're not a Christian? Do you see your God? Do you see a specific God? Or do you see something that resembles God?
Nah, I mean, I see shit when shit like that happens. It's more of a feeling, dog. You're the lights, everything fucking hits you, and you're just kind of like you start talking to yourself because you're like, am I gonna die? What the fuck's happening? And then that's when you learn how to master your high. You learn how to control yourself.
I'll
and
be
shit.
getting mad at myself. Why'd you do this, dog?
No. Well, you know what I do is like sometimes when the feeling's too crazy.
I throw my crutches.
Hey, dog. I was. Hey, man. One time when my homie passed away in my arms, my best friend Memo died in my arms, and a year later, me and 20 friends were shrooming on his birthday, and I'm not joking, man, I was on the couch with my sister, and I had my arm around my sister, and when I looked to the right, my sister was a wolf. Hey, on the real, and I looked at myself, and I went like this.
You for a minute?
And I went like this, and I was like, dude, I was like,
coyote,
you know what, man? It's the shrooms, fool. You're gonna be all right.
I saw Wolverine.
Hey, like that, dog.
Logan, Raza.
Hey, that's the shit that happens, dog. That's the shit that happens, dude. And you gotta have to
Chiloba.
you have to talk to yourself, and you gotta overcome that shit and be like, you know what? It's the fucking shrooms, fool. You're gonna be all right, fool.
I'm
You're
gonna
gonna be all
get
right.
mushrooms on my pizza.
That remind me of a scene in Smiley Face, bro.
Oh, that's a funny ass movie, dog.
When she's talking to the son.
I want that shit.
You know that movie hard to find.
Dude, I've been looking for that at me, but they never have it, dog.
Peyote's on next level though, bro. Every time I see peyote on television, it's never good.
I don't know about all that.
I'm telling you, man. But
You did it in the reservation,
I
right?
pissed
That's
myself,
what I
yeah.
would do it. Then you pee on
That's
yourself.
what I'm saying. Yeah, oh yeah.
I would
one
do it
time.
with the right people. I wouldn't do it at fucking Burning Man, a bunch of rednecks,
Nah, hell
bro.
no. Fuck that shit.
Fucking black food from Riverside, Mexican food from West Covina.
Yeah, you
hell
don't want
no.
nobody touching you and shit. You know what I mean?
That's
Fuck
Ricky.
that.
The ecstasy coach is there, huh?
Yeah, the ecstasy coach.
Bad, dog.
No, but I do shrooms mostly, man. I like
Peyote
shrooms,
is
dog.
smoke? It's smoke or it's you gotta drink it?
Nah, you could take it in a button or you can make it in a tea and shit. You know what I mean? You take that shit, like you smoke it. It's all anything you can put.
When
in
you
a joint.
did it, were there a lot of Native Americans there, or just
Yeah.
you and your
Oh
friends?
yeah. I mean, I've done it.
And they
Like,
do it-
I've done it like 7 or 8 times. So the first time I did it, I was with the natives out there in Nuevo Mexico, and I was like, they were like putting me up on game, and they're like, you're either gonna have a good time or not. And the first time I didn't have a good time, but then the second, third, fourth, so on, it's about mastering your high. Once you take control of yourself and be like, I got this. I know I'm fucking tripping, but I got this. And to me, that's what I like, to be in control. Because then after that, you can start laughing and everything's like.
Did you feel like you were flying at least?
I felt like you seen the movie The Doors?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not a fucking bad. It's kind of like on some weird. A fucking Indian comes out the desert. You're a baby. Oh, a fucking little lamb comes out. I mean, that shit goes down like that. Like DMT is more like colors and sounds, because I'll listen to music. I'll be bumping music and then close my eyes and it just feels like colors are raining down on you, or like all kind of like a Tetris, like the game Tetris. You ever seen the game Tetris where the shapes come out? So imagine it's like you're inside the game Tetris and it's just constant like colors. It's fucking crazy, dog.
You get skeptical over here.
Oh,
I mean, you know, something to do.
What if that new drug? Someone told me about it. That it's almost like marijuana, but not marijuana, not mushroom.
Salvia?
No, not salvia.
Oh.
It's like
Spice?
you take it right away.
Spice.
You take it. It lasts a quick 30 or 10 seconds.
Oh,
like-
no, I don't know no shit like that.
It goes-
Quickest one I know is just that DMT one. It's just like
That's
fools-
the one, probably.
Fools do it on their lunch break or whatever.
That's the one you do. It's different, right, from what you're talking
Yeah,
about, right?
I mean, that one, I'm going to tell you, it's not something you do on your lunch break. It's something you get ready for, and you do it like a ceremony. Like, I take
Really?
it kind of seriously. I wouldn't just be like, DMT's just sitting on the table. I'm not fucking with it.
It's like
that.
building a porch, bro. You gotta want to do it.
Yeah. You got to be in a good mindset. You don't want no haters. Hey, man, let me tell you, when I first started taking mushrooms, I kicked it with some homies, and one of the homies was running around with a knife, trying to scare the shit out of you and all that. Like, fuck that shit. That's when you're little, like when I was like 18 and shit, 19.
Shrooms is really touchy. Everybody has to be on the same cool
I like
plane.
being by
So that
myself.
shit-
Yeah, I like
I'd rather
being by
do it by
myself.
myself, dude.
Yeah, I'm at the house by myself.
People
I
are
got some
just
music.
laughing intensely.
I'm doing it by
That's
myself.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lisa. Sorry.
Yeah,
Dude,
by
because
yourself
it's
is
the
when you wanna
best.
do
That's
it.
when you can breathe and you have enough room, because it
Hey,
can get too
I
clouded.
do it with my lady, bro. I want to cuddle. She's like keeping me away.
Nah, hey, let me
I wanna
break
get
it.
freaky.
You have
Hey,
to be on the
piss me
same
off.
wavelength,
horrible.
dude.
Let me break it down. Last week I shroomed, right? And I'm watching YouTube and shit. I'm all laughing. I fucking see this
said
the
last week?
WWF. Oh yeah, every day. WWF wrestler, right? There's this. Have you seen I don't know if you guys like the WWE, the wrestling shit.
Yeah.
I'm really into that. Sensuke Nakamura, the new Asian fool that comes out with that dope ass music.
Yeah.
Fool, I started geeking the fuck out to him coming out to that music, right? So I fucking got so high that I punched up his theme song and I wrote something to his theme song. And the next day I recorded it when I woke up, and now I made a remix to that shit. Like, that's the kind of shit I do. I'll be watching some crazy shit and it'll lead me to writing, and then I'll write to this wrestler's intro, and now I have a song. I'll show it to you. It's on YouTube. It's hard as fuck. And then I'll just make some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Dude.
So that's the kind of
Call
shit.
it two mix.
I've had one bomb-ass
remix.
experience on shrooms.
DMT?
Dude. Nah, shrooms. Was it in Frisco? And this fool didn't do
During a
nothing.
tsunami.
And then this fool came in. You guys are making a lot of noise, dog. We're gonna kick you out.
Well,
And
we'll start laughing loud.
hey, so we got all kind of scared, right? And he's like, okay, I'm gonna go. And it was just me, Chris Storin, the little guy.
We had
And
a
Butch.
little person with us.
Oh,
Fool,
shit.
as soon as this fool
His
closed
face
this door, was
red,
red, dog.
red like that.
He
red,
looked
red.
like a little tomato.
Dude,
to me,
he
dog.
was a little fool, bro.
Fool.
He was tripping hard, laughing at this.
As soon as he closed the door, fool. But we were all laughing together in sync. On,
yeah.
off.
Oh, yeah.
Fool, a fool would hide, and a dude would look small, and then a dude would look super big, dude. I would just lay on the bed. Every time I breathe, I would just take the world in and let
That's
it
when
out.
it's feeling good.
Let me
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
you, dude, the next day I felt so calm and so relaxed. Fool, for like 2 weeks, I was just fucking
Oh, yeah,
walking on
yeah.
air, dog.
Well, you feel that first hour after that first hour that hits you, to me, I feel translucent. Like, I want to be outside with the wind blowing because I feel almost like the wind's going through me. It's crazy, dog.
It feels
Yeah,
like
you
we
know what I
come
mean?
from the dirt or some shit.
Yeah,
too.
it's some
crazy,
shit,
dog.
you know. It just opens up a little chamber in your mind, you know. It's something. It's not. I don't recommend people to be doing this shit and then they get all weirded out and shit. But to me, shrooms is cool. I've never done acid ever, and I'm telling you, on everything I love, I've only done coke once, and I got tricked into it. So it's like I choose my shit.
How
I
they
choose
trick
it.
you?
I was at a fucking show in Oakland, and some homies were rolling some joints on a pool table, and I'm sitting on a little low chair, so I can't really see the angle. And dude, I smoke. They pass it to me. I'm fucking smoking. And dude, a little while later, I start being like, we're about to play, and I'm like, we're gonna fuck it up. We're gonna kill it. I'm all fucking acting all weird and shit. Then the performance, I guess I was all crazy. After the show, my boy was like, dude, you smoked that joint that they're rolling on the pool table? And I was like, yeah. He's like, fool, they put coke in it. That's why I left. And I was like, stupid, why didn't you fucking tell me, dick? He didn't fucking give me no
cocaine
signal.
or crack?
No, I think it was coke, dog. Who knows, dog? All I know is that I drove home from Oakland to L.A.
Damn.
I drove home, fool. And then I was
Oh, man.
scared. No, I was scared because it felt so good.
Yeah.
It felt like I was like, oh, this is what it's like. I was like,
It's good,
It
bro.
feels like the world's all calm and everything's all peaceful.
Got my mouth
For
watering.
me, my experience was like felt
It's
good, dog,
full
and
weird.
and it made me worried, dog. And when I got home, I sat on my porch like, am I gonna want more? I was all fucking tripping, but
I wanted
that was
more.
it, dog.
That was my thing, bro. Sometimes I miss those, bro.
Yeah?
Like, sometimes
See-
I feel like, you know, because I'm a drug addict, you know, the crackhead. But see, sometimes I reminisce. I'm rolling a good joint. I said, man,
You're like,
I wonder what this good ass weed right here, this Louis the 13th.
Some good shit.
I
Yeah.
wonder what it tastes like with a fat ass piece of crack in it.
Horrible.
You should
And
just
I'm-
sprinkle.
Just a little sprinkle. But see, that's my mind finding another way to get back into you doing crack again.
Right.
Because my mind will always, you know, the mind is always thinking, and I think like my mind, it misses it, you know. I don't physically, but my mind does, because cocaine is a mind thing.
Yeah.
So it'll try to find the taste somehow. Like, I'll have you, you know, maybe you'll just smoke a Primo this time, you know. You know,
Yeah.
like, it's like when you stop drinking, he goes, no, I'm only going to drink wine.
Yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean?
Well, dude, drugs fucking feel good. That's why everybody's fucking likes them, because they feel good. At the bottom line, you're not thinking about your health or your repercussions or your future or your finances. You're just
Fucking
thinking
alcohol's a
about
drug.
Yeah,
feeling
you
good.
don't,
Same
man.
shit.
Yeah, I don't drink alcohol, man. I haven't drank a beer in fucking 5 years, dog. I have my own beer and I don't even drink. I have like my own IPA, dog, and I never drank like half of one.
Like me, like as soon as I start like wanting to do that, and then like I don't do it, but then I get an urge to eat some type of food, but I'm trying to lose weight. I say, fuck that, I'm gonna just go eat it.
Yeah, I mean, I had a homie that was addicted to heroin, and he would look at me and be like, fool, I'm only doing coke. Like, you know what I mean? He'd be like, at least I'm not on heroin. This will be chopping up a pill.
Crawling
This will
towards
be-
heroin.
Hey, man, this will be chopping up some pill. And he'd look at me like, at least I'm not on heroin. And I'd be like, is that an excuse? Fool? That's how it works, you know? What I mean?
Making it an excuse.
How high did he look after he did that coke? Like, was it supercharged?
No, you know,
faster than
well, first
powder?
I was pissed. When my homie told me that shit, we were driving home, leaving a show in Oakland. We were going to go get a hotel because we got paid good. And so we were going to go get a hotel. Like, you know, you don't want to stay in Frisco because it costs too much, right?
Fuck yeah.
So we were leaving. So we're like, let's just go to San Jose, get a room. And then I started driving. And when he told me that, I was like, what? I was all mad. And then I was like, okay, that explains why the fuck I feel like I feel. And then after that, my homie just passed out, and I was like, we'll go get a room. And then I was like, oh, now I know what cocaine feels so wonderful. It felt like the whole universe was in sync or whatever. And then honestly, I just kept driving and driving and driving. And since the fool passed out, next thing you know, I'm fucking halfway to LA, dog. I'm on the grapevine,
Yeah.
like I might as well go the fuck home.
That's
And
when
I
you
just-
say that.
yeah,
That's not, I didn't realize that, but yeah, when you say that about that's why cocaine is so good because it feels good. And I just thought about it now, man. I've done cocaine with 3 dudes, 5 dudes, and the whole time we're having conversations, and we're really having a good time. Because in the back of my head, you know, all those problems that like if you
You're stressing about the money
yeah,
and all
you
that
get
shit,
depressed
yeah.
about. Like you just press about you're not having enough money for the quinceañera, or you don't have enough money for your bills. Your chick don't want you no more. Man, you grab a 6-pack and half an 8-ball, couple of friends, fucking darts, whatever we're gonna do, cards, conquian, play spades. We're
You're
talking
having the time of your
11
life.
hours
You're talking
here.
the time of your
You
life.
have the
right?
time of your life for 11 hours, but when you calm down, oh man, that's the most. It's like falling off a parachute with no parachute, bro. It's
Yeah,
sad,
man.
bro.
Honestly, man,
It's sad.
Hey, I'm lucky, dog. That shit didn't give me. That was though. I never got hooked on that shit.
I don't even understand that because you can have all that fun without the coke. Because remember that one time, one time I did coke. I think this motherfucker sold us chalk, dude. Cause I'm over there and
shit.
Dude. It was like, dude, I was like, fuck, I wasn't high, dude.
He gave us
Fucking
big
that-
fucking lines that would have
fucking
killed a human being.
That piece of shit from dude, fuck that guy, dog. Dude, I'm in there, bro. Dude, I couldn't even put. I was like, dude, it wasn't cocaine. I know it wasn't cocaine.
Oh yeah, they just did you dirty with the
Oh,
cut.
dude,
They
fucking
just
gave that
cut him.
motherfucker $40 too, dog.
Dude, when I was young, people used to, you know, when you're a musician, you know, at the end of the night they give you weed and coke. I used to get coke and get so scared I would just flush it down the toilet. Cause I was like, I don't want that shit. I'm like so paranoid. Cause I grew up in a crack neighborhood, so I seen, like I was talking about the hookers earlier. I grew up in a neighborhood where the hookers used to be fine, and then crack hit, and then they turned into zombies. So like I was always, as a little kid, I remember seeing hookers looking fine, and then seeing crack just devastate my neighborhood in Mid-City, California, and just turn people into zombies and crack. And you know, I'm walking home from school with zombies coming out the fucking alley and shit.
People that used to look good.
Yeah, oh yeah. And then all my friends, man,
Horrible, dude.
all my friends, man, like not all my friends, but a lot of my friends, I seen them go. Coke was the one thing that I seen them go through even more than meth, dog. Like meth is supposed to me, it looks weirder, but I seen a lot of people go through coke where like it really just fucked, like losing teeth and just doing all kinds of crazy shit, and like, you know, it's not them. When you're caught up in the game, it ain't really you. That's you're out of your own character. It's just the shit talking. Cause you
Create
gotta
a
make that
fucking
shit crack.
monster, dog.
Cause you gotta fucking get to that next. You gotta get that next $20. You know what I mean? So it's like your mind. That's when motherfuckers start stealing your stereos. And I grew up in the era with the pullouts.
Pullouts?
Yeah, Ken,
Yeah,
what
with the
the one you used to carry that shit in the mall in a little bag.
block
I
punch.
used to see fools. I
Yeah.
Block
had
punch,
the,
shit.
remember those?
I had the faceless, the one that would take off
Yeah,
your
oh yeah.
face.
My neighbors, I had some neighbors from El Salvador, and one of my boys was caught up in the game like that. And dude, I would get home at 3-4 in the morning, and this fool just chilling in front of his house. And dude, eventually that fool took my stereo, and I was like, damn, from your neighbor, dog. Like, go, you know, at least fucking go to the next block, like, you know what I mean? But when you get to that point, you know what I mean? It goes. I grew up in a crazy hustler neighborhood where I seen pimps at a young age. And so like the concept of pimping and hoes and serving and hustling, man, I kind of like, since I was like little, I seen that. So I kind of never thought it was weird.
Then your friends grew up and be pimps.
Yeah. I got,
How do they-
I
how
got
do-
homies in my crew that are pimps now.
How did they start it
Like, right
off,
now.
bro? How did they start getting the first hoe?
Because they just had
school
game.
kid, under
Nah,
underage?
they just had game from birth. Some fools just have game from automatic, like,
That sweet talk.
hey, let me tell you, my homie's a pimp. I won't name him. But my homie one time, he was giving us a ride to the studio. And when he picked us up, he had a girl with us, a girl. And the whole time he's talking all this pimp shit to her, like, hey, let your next step be your best step, all this pimp talk. and he dropped her off, and he made it. When he dropped her off, he made sure that he dropped her off on this exact little spot, like had to wait and park in this exact spot. And when he dropped off, he, bitch, call me, whatever. And when we left, we were laughing at him. I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, that's exactly where I dropped her off. That's the exact foot that I picked her up at. Because he wanted to psychologically let her know that when he dropped her off, he wasn't taking her nowhere if she wasn't fucking with him. Like he didn't give her a ride home. He dropped her off in the exact spot where he picked her up, to not be like, you ain't getting shit from me unless I'm your pimp. Like, just weird high level game shit like that. Like just the way you talk. I grew up with fools that just talk pimp talk, and I seen fools, man. I got homies that they just every now and then they send me text messages with like, they're like, yo, I got these porn stars for 2 days. Do you know anybody? And I just be like, no, but send me the picture. I just want to see what they look like anyway. You know what I mean? But like, you know what I mean? It's like fools. I know fools that just pimp out. And it's all game, dude. It's all psychological game, dude.
If you guys want to read a great book about what two men are talking about, go buy that book, Iceberg Slim.
Oh, yeah.
It's an awesome book about prostituting. It was given to me by Brother Woods, and it breaks down the pimp game like you wouldn't believe. It's written by
There's a documentary.
Slim.
There's a documentary about him, too, where he breaks down how he was just pimping chicks.
It started off, it's a good story. It talks about, I'm going to lie, man, the end is kind of sad. It's a sad story at the end, but he breaks it down, man. This pimp, it was like he was pimping in the 1940s. This guy, and he had a fucking a Cadillac of the year, cash, bro. And then like this is, I'll just break it down like what he said was. Now that you're talking about it, because you saw it firsthand, and he goes when another pimp was schooling this pimp Iceberg about the pimp game. He goes like drives 2 hours to another hood, and he talks to this pimp. He goes, yeah, man, one of these hoes is tripping. He goes, well, man, when a hoe is tripping, you gotta remember that bitch is saving up money. That bitch is holding on to money somewhere.
She's trying to get away.
She's trying to get away. So she's got a little attitude. So you gotta tell this hoe the right things, So then whatever the conversation goes, he goes back to this hoe. So he talks to her, and he tells her like this and that, He tells her, yeah, man, I started out of town, but I just came back from across town. I got these other hoes over there working for me now. I got these other hoes working. He did, and pretty much letting her know right away that he don't really need her.
Right.
But then he starts talking, and then that bitch starts getting sad, and she gives up all the money. He goes, I can't use you. You're
it's all
honest.
Psychological.
So he tells her to leave, and then she begs to come back, bro.
Yeah, that's because it's all psychological. You know what I mean? It's just that, like, some people just naturally are charismatic, and they just have mind control over people, and it's just, unfortunately, it's sad as fuck. This shit's getting kind of sad, this conversation, but unfortunately, it's just the way of the world, because a lot of people try to pimp you in other ways. So it's like, whether it's sexually or your body or mentally or pimp, people just try to pimp you out and work.
There's comedians out there pimping fake comedy, bro.
Oh, hey, for real, dog.
For real, man.
Hey, there's a lot of Hey, I fucking hate all these mumble mouth piece of shit whack rappers that say whack shit. Fuck these fools. Like, yeah, they're just pimping. A lot of fools are just saying anything a la chingada and just, the bullshit. I
don't know how it is in the
I love hip hop.
Pimping comedy in the hip hop game, but I tell you, in comedy now, there's people out there that'll just start off with one video, right? One sketch video. It got like 4 views. That's it. But that fool used those 4 views, 4,000 views to start this. And then they have comedy shows. For real, there's comedians that make deals. Like, remember that comedy show that Rizzo did where everybody got paid $100?
Right. The tour.
And all these comedians got paid $150, $200, $500 to be on this tape. And then the guy sold it to a network.
Yeah.
And he makes all the advertisement.
Yeah.
He makes money for advertisement, and these comedians don't get nothing.
Getting pimped all day, yeah.
I got pimped like that too, bro.
Oh, dude, I've been pimped for my...
though, dog.
Hey,
that's
dude.
what they say, exposure, bro. That's you pimping, huh?
Hey, my homie used to... Hey,
We
mom
ain't
used to have a management company, and it was called No Pounds because it was like, yo, none of this shit. None of this shit. Hey,
No fist
God, hey,
bumps.
you're doing it for the culture. Nah, homie, I got to pay my bills, homie. The culture don't pay my bills, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, now, I mean, we all get pimped when you get in the game, whether it's the comedy game, the movie game, the music game. When you come in, you're just trying to get your feet
You're
wet and
new.
doing anything. So fools are, you're getting paid $20 or, man, there was times where I would drive damn near to Fresno to get paid just gas money just to play in front of 40 people because I was just trying to, like, back in the day, I would only get one show every 6 months. So it was like, I didn't give a fuck if I was playing for free. I didn't give a fuck if I was doing whatever and shit. I fucking did shows I did shows in a fucking ice cream truck. You know what I mean? I performed in a Little League baseball banquet. Like, motherfuckers don't even want to hear you rapping, and I'm out here on a baseball field. Like, like when you're so trying to get into the game, those are the moments when you're getting pimped. And then once you gain your own power and you see what's really going on, then hopefully you can be in control of your own situation. You know what I mean?
You were done, of course, you've done it, man. This Rodrigo performed, he did a show one time, and he was at, we both been there, but Rodrigo did it recently. He did a comedy show, and he asked, where's the stage? And the stage was a truck bed, a long one, like an 18-wheeler.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
And they had
easy.
all the equipment right there and everything. And one of the comedians he walks with a limp, that fool fell.
Oh.
Dude, this fool has a little limp.
Uh-huh.
The fucking a mic cable caught this fool's foot, dog.
Oh.
This fool fucking bailed into the drum set like a little helicopter, dog.
Oh, dude, I've done shows where I did a show in Crenshaw it was all a black church. And right before I performed, 5 or 6 people came up crying, talking about somebody in their family died and all this violence. And then they're like, and now we got this guy. And I'm like, oh, everybody's sad about like fucking police violence. And then I'm supposed to fucking come out and be all like we got this Mexican dude, trying to show black and brown unity. Because my name is 2Mex, I used to get booked for car shows and shit like that, and I'm not really a car show rapper. Like I left, if you listen to my music, I'm not even dissing car show rappers because I'll play any car show. But I'm just saying I'm not a rapper that necessarily raps about certain kind of things that people think 2Mex. Chicano rapper.
That's what I thought at
Yeah,
first.
yeah, a lot of cats.
But I listened to your tune that Call You Later.
Yeah.
And it's all on a different level.
Yeah, yeah, and a lot of cats. I used to go to Texas and Arizona and Colorado, and I'd be at a car show with Kid Frost and Slow
South
Bang.
Park Mexican.
Yeah, South Park Mexican, all those dudes, right? And dude, I'm coming up here like I said, man, my music. If y'all check out my music, I'm not trying to say it's dope or anything, but my shit's different. And so I'm out there at the car shows, and after I perform, the dudes paying me always like, yeah, it was cool, man, but, you weren't what I thought, They just said 2Mex rapper, Chicano rapper from Los Angeles. They thought I was going to be out there rapping over Zapp and Roger and shit. And I'm
Sitting
just
there
like, well,
rapping with the Mexican flag behind you.
oh, yeah, dude. I mean, dude, my name's 2Mex. What people don't understand is when I named myself 2Mex and a Mexican descent, I was 16 years old. So it was like 2Mex, like I'm too proud to be Mexican. I was trying to find myself. But I don't necessarily... We don't rap over like salsa or fucking, cumbias and shit. Like I'm just never...
Jazz, funk.
Yeah, I never try to stay in that box, because I didn't want to be... I saw underground in the Chicano movement, that whole self-help graphics and East LA and the Mecha and all that shit. To me, sometimes I felt like when you're in a box, I feel like they'll put you in that Chicano box where you're like, you're that revolutionary dude and that's what you are. You're only the fucking t-shirt wearing this thing. And I'm way more than that. I like rap. I like funny shit. I rap about women. I rap about all kinds of shit. You know what I mean? Like, it just depends. I rap about things that just enjoy me. And, like, our music is, like, a little harder to... Chicano rap doesn't really love me like that. Brothers like Kid Frost, I build with Kid Frost and a lot of brothers, the OGs. But, like, Chicano rappers I'm not really, like, a fan. Or they're not my fans, you know what I mean? You don't see my shit in the Chicano rap with Little Rob and all that shit, you know what I mean?
Capone.
Mr. Capone, yeah, all that shit. I remember, dude, Conejo. I remember all those dudes. Yeah, I remember all those dudes, man. And I would be in those circles. It's just that my first group of Mexican descent, dude. My partner's name is Cholo Lancinco. He was really out there because he was an improvisational jazz rapper. So our stuff is like, we were over there trying to be jazz rappers in a world of lowrider music. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't always fitting.
So when you're not out there doing some DMTs and mushrooms, what do you like eating? What's your favorite type of food?
My favorite type of food is Thai food.
Oh yeah,
Oh, fuck
The best
yeah,
of
dog.
all time.
you know it's
man.
funny. On the way over here, I like showing my wife. Sometimes on my Instagram, I get food. You know, 'cause I follow food all the time.
Yeah.
I follow rabbits. Follow barrio girls now. And
Pinkies, dog.
and sticky rice with mango, man.
Oh yeah, that's good
That's a
stuff right
bomb
there.
ass dessert, dog.
Thai food all day, man.
What's your favorite Thai place?
Original Thai barbecue on Normandy and 3rd. They got a bunch of them. They got like 10 of them, but original Thai barbecue.
Chorang? Ochoa. It's called Ocha.
Oh, is that what it's called? Oh, okay.
The
Yeah.
red one?
Yeah, it's got the little, yeah.
That's the little chain, huh?
Yeah.
That's the best one.
That's the one. That's the one.
The one
That's
you're
my
talking
one.
about, Normandy, has a fucking big ass line on Sunday.
That's
Because
my
Paisas
one,
love
dog.
that fish.
Oh, okay. I like that. I like that Tom Kakai, that coconut milk soup.
Oh, yeah.
And then I like pineapple fried rice. So that's my shit right there.
Give
you
me
know?
the chills on that Tom Cup soup.
Tom
That's the one that
Kakai,
comes with a little flame.
Yep. That's what's up.
We used-
That's my favorite food. for
We used to
sure.
do stand-up comedy shows, and late at night, we used to go to eat Thai food on Hollywood.
Toys.
Toy.
Yeah, that's my
Torung?
shit. Yeah. Is that the one
Torung.
because it closes at 4 a.m.?
Yeah, it's by the gas station.
Yeah.
I used to go there a lot, dude.
That's my spot.
yeah.
That's my
I used to
late
go,
night spot.
late at night, pinchy trannies in there. All the Hollywood world is there, like hipsters,
Right.
trannies, cholos, thugs.
We used to do the same shit, man. Me and my homie, I have a rapper friend named Bus Driver, and 2, 3 in the morning, yeah, that's his name is
you
Bus
got to
Driver.
transfer.
Yeah, exactly. And we would, the shows in that too. You're outside selling CDs or doing your thing.
You
And
would
by
do that
3
kind of hustle?
Oh,
T-shirt,
dude,
CDs?
I'm the underground
Out
CD
the trunk?
hustler, dog. Too Short,
Yeah.
Too Short taught me, that. I mean, honestly, man, I probably.
Are you a merch machine,
Oh
Two Mix?
man, not so much.
They pay
these
bills,
days,
right?
But I used to. Oh man, back when CDs were worth something, fuck yeah, dude. We would go. We would go to San Francisco, not even be on the bill, and drive. Me and my homie would drive there, and we both make $800 a night, and we would just split the gas going home. And we'd be like, we weren't even playing. We would just be like, oh, this group that's in our universe that we know is the shit, and we know their fans like our shit, and we would just go there and stand outside with a box of CDs, $10 all day. Like back in the day when CDs were worth something. Now it's like people are like they're not into like everything's they steal everything. You know what I mean? But it's all good and shit.
So you've always sold merch, shirts, and all
Yeah,
that?
yeah. I sell shirts. I sell hats and shit. I used to sell. Man, I got a homie with a laser engraver, so I used to sell like earrings for girls, wallets with my fucking face on it, wallets, fucking little flask and shit with my face. My logo, you know that famous logo of Andre the Giant, Obey.
Yeah.
We flipped that logo way back in the day, so that's been that Obey logo is my logo too, like 2Mex with the Andre the Giant. So do that, such a recognizable logo. I would put it on wallets. I would put it on shot glasses. Whatever. Like, I
Do you
used to
ever
hustle.
do you ever run into a fan that has your original shirt and you're like, whoa?
Yeah. Oh, dude, my fans got. There's hundreds of people, and I'm not exaggerating. There's hundreds of people with my face tattooed on their body, like that logo, like on their arm, and people tap my lyrics on. I have a cult following, so it's like the people that love me, they fucking really like. They name their kids after. I do this thing called 2Mex Custom Songs, where I write songs. Like I'll write a song for your girl, so you'll tell me like, yo, my girl's name is this. We've been together. We got married on December 25th, whatever. And I'll take that, like those 4 paragraphs, and I will make a song like you're talking to your girl, like a romantic song.
Back on that
And dude,
pimpin' shit.
Yeah, back on that pimpin' shit. And dude, I'm telling you, these songs have led to kids being born, marriages. Fools cheat on their lady, and they're in the doghouse. And then I make them the song, and the lady takes them back. Like I'm on some.
Could write a
And-
song
and-
for a new lady.
I
that, dog.
needed one of those back in the days.
Hey, I'm for real. I do all
You
kinds
had
of
one
shit
for
like
a
that.
girl walking, 2 girls catching me cheating at the same time.
Yeah, I got all that shit, dog. I got one where it was a girl writing it to her man, and it was like, yo, even though you cheated on me, we have a kid, and fuck it, I can get over it, and let's stay together. Like shit like that, dog. I make songs for people for their kids. I make songs for people for themselves. Like one girl, she was like, make me a song about how beautiful I am, and I'm a fucking. And I was like, what beat you want? And she wanted the Kanye West workout plan, which is like a fast beat. So I made her a song about how wonderful she is. And every day when she wakes up in the morning and goes to the gym, she listens to a song about how beautiful she is. And so I'll make a song for her like that for just like $200. And like they keep the song forever. They could fucking sell it, put it on YouTube. I don't give a fuck. I do that every day.
Rodrigo does comedy jingles.
Yeah, it is like that. It's like Mad Men. It's like
Rodrigo
Ad Men
does
and
comedy
shit.
jingles. Bro, my lady left me, bro. Can you give her a yeah, man? Yeah, man.
Hey, for real.
That little laugh.
Hey man, I make shit like that, dude. I do songs for people, like, and people get crazy with their songs, dog.
Ringtone, raza.
What's
I'm
your
into
most
that.
popular
That's tight,
ever T-shirt you ever made?
Most popular T-shirt? I made a PETA shirt, like PETA.
You're vegan?
No, I try to be. It depends, man. I was vegan like 4 days ago, but then I went to Burger King today.
Then I got a paycheck. I have to buy a burger.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm
But I
vegan.
went
Hey,
to
dude.
Burger King
Like
today.
I'll be
I live off
vegan.
Fidel.
Yeah, I was vegan like for two days, like the other day, and then I'll go and then I won't. But I have a shirt. I had a PETA shirt, like people for the ethical treatment of animals. But it was like people for the ethical treatment of Alex, which is my name, Alex. So I was like, I'll make my own PETA shirt. You know what I mean? Shit like that, like stupid little flips like that. You know?
You have a show coming up?
I'm trying to think when's the next show. Yeah, you know what? I'm hosting Paid Dues this year, which is Lil Wayne.
Oh, that's cool.
And a
It's
cool
a
little
big show. You're doing a
festival.
big role, the little one.
It's big. It's like 7,000 people. And
That one
shit.
over there in Orange County? At the Orange Show?
We just
in
did that 2
San
weeks ago. We
Really?
just did. Yeah, we just did. Well, this last Saturday, I have a band called Visionaries. We played at the National Orange Show, and then a
fuck
week
yeah.
before that, we sold out the Observatory in Santa Ana.
That's what's up.
It was a festival. It was a little underground rap.
What's up? So
festival.
where's Paid Dudes at this year?
It's gonna be in Pershing Square.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
Free?
pretty tight. Nah, it's
Nah,
like
hell no.
$80. Yeah, that shit like
Yeah,
80.
dude.
But it's like Lil Wayne and
So you're hosting the whole
Redman.
event?
Yeah. I kind of every year that Paid Dues happens, I either host it or perform at it. But it's better for me to host because in LA I play all the time, so I'm kind of played out in the city because I play little bars and shit all
Yeah.
the time. So I'd rather host because instead of playing for 20 minutes, I'd rather host for 6 hours because I could get my agenda off for 6 hours. And you're on when you're on that stupid Teletron or whatever.
It's enormous. Dog.
It's enormous, dog. And you know what? Your exposure blows up, and I get more work after Paid Dues because food will be like, they think it's more bigger than what the fuck it is. You know what I mean? In their mind, they're like, this motherfucker's on stage at the Lil Wayne show. You know, even though it's not that much, it's not all that, but it's just like that imagery will get you more work. So to me, like, I like doing shit like that. I like hosting, man. I got a radio station. I'm more like, I'm 44, dog. How I got one leg, dog. What am I gonna be? Fucking put your hands in the air at 50? You know what I mean? My music is dope, though. My music is dope, dog. But I'm not gonna be fucking like 50 years old, like put your fucking hands in the air, dog. Like I'm like transferring into like writing and doing some other shit.
You've been putting
you know?
out records since 2000, right?
I've been putting out records. I put out my first record in 1996.
Oh, that's the first one?
A Mexican Descent.
That was my first TV credit with 1996.
Yeah, back in the
First
day,
time
dog.
I was on Showtime in 1996.
Yeah, I've been putting in work since I started rapping in '91, and then I finally put something. It's called Éxitos y Más Éxitos, and I was like in '96, '97.
Who's been like your biggest inspiration in rap?
That's a good question, dude. I was always, you know what?
Digital
it
Underground.
might sound corny, but probably the greatest rapper in the world is KRS-One from Boogie Down Production. You know, talking about KRS-One
fuck
from
yeah,
BDP. He's the best rapper ever, man. So like a dude like that is probably like one of my biggest influences because
Love's gonna get you. Love's gonna
exactly,
get you.
dog. Because he's
That's mad knowledge rap, too.
yeah, exactly. I'm into that, man. I need music that I need somebody to blow my mind when I hear a song. I can't listen to stupid shit about dumb shit. Like I need to hear somebody say something that kind of blows my mind, or else I get bored, dog. It's like porno. When you watch too much porno, you're like desensitized to the weak shit. It's like I need to see.
I started watching
crazy
bloopers.
Shit. Yeah, exactly.
I only
Blooper
watch
at that
lesbian
point.
porn,
Comedy
dog.
bloopers,
porn,
bro.
yeah, man.
A girl's blowing somebody, all of a sudden, trying to walk away. Tammy, come
Oh,
back.
shit.
Nobody yell cut.
Yeah, man. So shit like that. I'm into food that are really like.
Which
Lyrical.
has anybody like along the way helped you like or like you know like I know for me you know like as a comedian, you know like people say well nobody really helped me, but I think a lot of people helped me. You know, even Big Dog, you know, whoever,
Lots of
for me,
people,
anybody who has ever given me a place to perform or has ever paid me to perform, but a lot of, like, you get like very, what do you get? You get very distracted, you know, when you're not making no money or you see other people moving up and you're not moving up. But along the way, like I've had people help me to keep me looking forward. Like Paul Rodriguez, like he would hook me up with a gig that paid a lot of money to
Yeah.
open up for him, and that really helped me a lot to not get discouraged, to give up.
Yeah, no.
Because every little thing has always helped me. Like maybe like I get a phone call from somebody that hasn't called me in 5 years to open up for them in the beginning, and like, oh wow, this guy's calling me. That's good. So I'm relevant,
Hey, man,
I guess.
that's how I feel when
You feel that way?
That's
Fuck
how I
yeah,
felt.
dude.
Hey, that's how I felt when y'all hit me up to do this, man. Like, I really I'm a big fan, man.
Pushes you along the way, dog.
Yeah, man. There's always been anytime you get something that you think is cool.
I thought
what
I thought
personally
you're
think is
cool. That's why
you know
you're
what I mean?
here.
I appreciate that, man. But with there's
good
always
music,
been
dog.
people like Aslan Underground, and there's always been like. Back in the day, there was a rap group. They're big now still. They're called the Living Legends, and they put me on my first like 37 city tour. Back when I was like, I had never really left California, you know. And they put me on a 37 city tour. There was another rapper from LA Underground. His name is Abstract Rude. He's the first person to take me to Canada, or you know what I mean. Like I've played in 22 countries. Like I've been blessed, you know what I mean. But like there's different people along the way where you. Yeah, sometimes things are going tough, and then you get that one television gig, or you get that one big. I play a lot of small bars and clubs, but if 7, 8, 9 times a year I get to pay dues or something where there's 10,000 people, 5,000 people, then it offsets all the groundwork.
Oh,
Just
fuck
like
yeah,
comedians, dog. All the fucking open mics and all the little things that you do. You do 24 or 30 of those to hit, but then you get, if every 6 months or every 3 months you can get that one thing that keeps you like relevant. That's a good way to put it, man. It's like that. I'll be doing stuff, and then boom, I'll have a show that like really keeps me relevant. I'm playing one in September in Long Beach called Music Tastes Good, and it's got all these bands that I used to like when I was like Sleater Kenny and all these kind of bands and like rap. Every now and then you get that festival that like makes you look good for a couple months, and you could kind of live off of that fame. You know what I mean? Pay dues, man. Like pay dues be like the kind of festival
It's
where
big.
It's fucking huge.
look, I'm only popular the week of shit like that. When I'm playing in fucking West Covina at Katie Jake's, when I'm playing when I'm playing Katie Jake's for 7 people, no one gives a fuck. When I'm fucking playing at Paid Dues, then everybody wants to be my fucking girlfriend.
How can I get in, dog?
For 2
Yeah.
weeks, a phone call. Hey, bro, I have a rapper.
Yeah, oh yeah. I'll do whenever a big concert comes, that's when the phone calls. What's up, baby? How you been? I was like, bitch, you don't know me. Like, you didn't like me. You didn't come see me last week when I played for somebody's grandma and shit in a fucking backyard. You know what I mean? Like, I can see when people, like, just when you have the popular shit, I could see through the people. And that's why I hook
Get
up.
all your DMs.
Oh, dude, I hook up. Actually, my real fans, the ones that do come to the bars, those are the ones that I hook up with the free $80 tickets. The ones that like come see me on a. I have a
what's
homie.
up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I got a homie named Bruce, and dude, this guy must.
What's up,
be
Bruce?
paid. What's up, Bruce? Hey, he's a fan. He probably comes 15 times a year to my shows, man. So if he needs that $80 discount, I'm gonna lace him for the $80 one.
Fuck yeah.
Lace him, bro.
Hell yeah.
How much you lace Rodrigo? Maces, boo.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man.
It's right? A little anything along the way, like a
fuck
phone
yeah,
call.
dude. That shit keeps you fucking in the mix, dog.
Yeah.
All that shit, dude.
Dude, I'm telling you, man.
Shit gone but not forgotten, dog.
I try to hook up some people, man. I've called them people sometimes, but in the past, oh man, I can't go. Well, so I'm never gonna call this fool again.
Oh, dude.
He doesn't know.
Right.
You're gonna rather go play basketball?
Yeah,
than
motherfucker.
do this gig. Basketball always be there,
You're
man.
over here fucking getting knighted. You're like, fuck the ceremony.
Let me tell you, man. I'll tell you a quick story. This is a
Tell us.
lesson. This is a lesson for all underground artists of any kind. My first group of Mexican descent, we used to play in San Bernardino and in Riverside for 10 people. Like, we would go play out there every couple months for 10 people, 5 people, 10 people. 12 years later, one day, these 2 native brothers come up to me, and they're like, do you remember us? And we're like, yeah. They're like, you used to come play for us for like 10 people. And then one time, we didn't have no money, and you sold me a CD for like $1, and I was like, instead of 10, and I was like, yeah. And they go, another time after the show, our car broke down, and you drove by and checked up to make sure we were good. And I was like, okay. These dudes turned out to be the Indians from the San Manuel Casino. And for like 3 or 4 years, these dudes came back 10 years later, and they funded me and my whole crew to the tune of like $250,000. From one, they were these kids. We used to go play for 10 people, and this one brother, his brother named Craig. What's up, Craig and Danny? And these 2 brothers, they were cousins. These two cousins straight up funded me and my whole crew for like half a decade. I'm talking about here's 20 racks, here's 30 racks, here's 50 racks, like for a couple years because when we played for 5 people, it was one of those 5 people. So I always tell all artists, dude, whether you're playing for 5 people or 5,000, you better act when you're playing for 5 people, perform like you're playing for 5,000, because one of those people could be the someone that like really loves you so much, a fan. I have an album called My Fan Base Will Destroy You, and that's why it's called My Fan Base Will Destroy You, because one fan can change your whole scope and your family's life. And for me, that happened for me and all my crew, like maybe like 5 years ago. And that's the kind of shit that happens. Like one person, the power that your music affects one person could just that one person could see what you see. And it's like, for them, it was like philanthropy. And they fucking just laced me and all my friends, man. And that's some real shit, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Fucking getting laced nice.
I'm telling you, dog, it was one dude, man. Like,
I see you're a Raider fan.
Yeah, of course, man. The greatest team ever, dog.
LA Raiders, huh?
I think the
greatest
Oakland.
team ever,
The
dog.
greatest
Hell
team
yeah,
ever, dog. Hell yeah, dog. Hey, I got this when they were, I got a Raider tattoo on my right hand. I got this when they were 2-14. The year that they won 2 games and lost 14, that's when I was like, okay, it's my time. They need my help. like for real, dog. That's how hard I ride for my Raiders, dog. Like, you know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah, dude, you're a soldier, dog.
Dude, if it wasn't for this, what happened with my leg, dog, I was gonna go see them in Mexico City when they played
the first time?
Yeah, this year I'm trying to go. This year they're playing the Patriots. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
they're playing the Patriots,
Dude, I want
man.
the Patriots to not even exit the building. I want that to be like some weird shit where like the raza kills them all and shit. You know what I mean? Like, I want some crazy shit where like they killed the fucking Raiders. The Raider fans actually murder. No, I'm just kidding. But
Raider Nation's deep over there, huh?
oh yeah, man, everywhere, dog. Everywhere I go, there's times where I'm in Colorado or anywhere in the United States, and I'll be at a Denny's or something, and right when it's time to pay, the waitress or the waiter will be like, "No, you're good, Raider Nation." Hey, I'll put that on. I mean, I'll get hate too. People will hate on you too. But I swear, dog, one time my homie Pablo, he's a Raider fan too. We got in a car accident, and this fool hit this Jamaican fool, and man, this Jamaican fool was big, dog, and he was fucking pissed, and he was about to fuck my homie Pablo up. Like, we were about to have to fight this buff Jamaican fool, and this fool was yelling. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know what? And then he goes, you're lucky your homie's a Raider fan. You're good. And the fucking side of his truck said, like, Raider Nation. And because I was a Raider fan, too, he fucking didn't beat the shit out of my homie. And I was like, Raider Nation.
Damn,
like,
dog.
it goes down like that, dude. Like, that's how tight the nation is, dog. It is, dog.
Fuck, now I believe.
Oh,
dog.
dude.
That's how tight the
Dude,
nation
imagine a
is, dude.
team sucking for 13 years and we just win one game and we think we're the shit. Raiders get one touchdown and we walk around for 3 weeks like, yeah, motherfucker. You know, like,
Hell
we're
yeah,
fucking, dude, we suffered long enough.
Yeah, I
dog.
celebrate the first half only.
The good half.
Oh, yeah.
The Raiders are playing the Los Angeles Chargers in Inglewood Christmas Eve.
This
oh,
year?
man, yeah?
Yeah, Christmas Eve, babe? Or New Year's Eve?
The
Yeah,
Los
December
Angeles
3rd.
Chargers of Anaheim?
The Los Angeles Chargers of Anaheim and San Diego
Oh, man. I
are
can't-
playing the Oakland
the Los
Raiders.
Vegas.
Tickets are starting at $350.
I'll see it on TV, dog.
Yeah, and I'm going to watch it on TV. I'd rather watch it on TV.
I feel like going, bro,
The Chargers.
just to hang out at the tailgate, and then
Yeah.
leave.
Yeah, that's probably a
probably
good
gonna
I'm
be
idea.
gonna walk around, bro, pass out flyers. Hey, I'm performing here.
Hey, I do the same
I've
shit,
done that
dude.
before, bro.
That's what's up, fool.
I went to a Raider game with my podcast equipment. How you guys doing? You guys having a good time here?
That's what's up, though. Oh, yeah, I've gone to the Raider. I went to the Raider. They do something at the beach. They do something at Newport Beach every year. It's like the Raider Booster Club. And fuck, dude, it's like 5,000 Raider fans barbecuing
Fuck
on
yeah,
the
bro. I heard
beach.
someone showed up
That
with a
shit is
pirate ship.
fucking- Well, dude, now that I lost my leg, I became the fucking Raider logo. I turned into the pirate. I turned into the fucking tattoo. on my arm, dog. Dude, that's what I'm going to be for Halloween finally. I got my permanent Halloween.
You should be
costume.
Seamus, bro, from Family Guy.
Oh, shit. Yeah, right?
It's a mass fest.
Dude, now that I'm a fucking pirate, dude, but the world's opened up to me, man. It's crazy, dude. I could put weed in here and sneak it into a party. It's fucking fresh, dude.
That's funny, man. When I think about you now with that one leg, when you lost it, I think about that when I saw the rap video, and all of a sudden this Samoan guy with one leg is dancing, bro.
Oh,
you
yeah?
saw that one?
Oh shit! No, I haven't seen that one.
bro?
Nah, fool.
Never?
Nah.
Oh man!
I don't think they play that one.
Oh man, it's a rap song. I think it's
One leg to stand on.
Homeboy from Birdman.
Oh yeah.
I thought a Birdman song, and then all of a sudden there's a break in the song, cut, dun dun dun. Then this fucking gangster ass Samoan dude with ponytails shows up. He's dancing, bro, and he fucking throws the crutches and starts hopping, bro.
Oh shit!
Oh
Yeah.
man, when we get up the air, I'll find that.
Oh,
shit.
dude, ever since this shit happened to me, every day of my life, because this happened to me, for some reason, people think that I want to see every video ever of anybody with one leg doing anything. Like fucking, motherfuckers lifting weights and shit. I'm like, okay, dig, like, I get it, fool, he's got one leg. Oh, dude, fools with one leg, breaking, little kids playing basketball. Like, everything that happens with one leg, I get that video, dog, every day. Like,
They show you everything, but when you have both legs, nobody show you a fat fool drinking a Coke. This is what happens,
dude.
bro.
Hey, that's what happened, dog. You
don't think it's meat, though? Because I saw the special. It could be meat, too, causes cancer.
I mean, dude, everything everything out here is poisoning us straight up.
Well, I'm
you're
vegan,
breathing.
bro.
Yeah,
I'm
dog,
fat vegan.
everything, dog. But for me, I mean, the doctor told me after he interviewed me, I told him that pretty much, dog, what fucked me up, man, I was drinking a 2-liter of Coke a day, Gatorades. I mean, that's what's fucking me up more.
You drank no water, huh?
I drank water, but not enough, dog. All I drank was
inside
soda,
the Coke,
dog.
eh?
Oh, yeah, no. I was that dude, the double big gulps at 7-Eleven? That's me right there.
At the T-Mom.
Hey, I would drive around in one day, get a big gulp, and stop at 7-Eleven like 3 times.
Before you lost the leg, what did you feel first? You didn't just happen slowly, or just happened all at once?
No, the first thing I felt was on the bottom of my foot. Excuse me. I had a callus, and I peeled the callus, and I had this thing called a diabetic stress ulcer, and it was like a little spider bite, like a little wecco and shit. And I was
You said hueco.
yeah, dog. And I was like, so I looked online, and I read up on the shit, and I started putting they said Manuka honey, and I started putting patches, and it started healing. That was on my left foot. And then on my right foot, once I got one on my right foot, then I was like, oh shit. And then literally, man, a couple weeks later, my leg swelled up. Like my foot swelled up like a football. And my leg was hurting, but of course, dude, I'm Mexican, fool. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the doctor, dude. Give me a couple days, I'm busy. And I kept fucking putting it off for like 7-8 days. And then I started slipping into a coma. I did a show where I had to sit down in a chair and I couldn't remember my rhymes, dog. And I was like starting to slip into a coma. Excuse me. And then on the day where I called my sister, I say, hey, take me to the hospital, like something's wrong. Right when she was coming to get me, I fucking was like, oh yeah, let me get up and pee. And I went to piss. And by the time I got to the bathroom and was pulling my dick out, I'd already peed on myself. And I was
DMT.
like, and I didn't even feel it. Oh yeah, DMT, yeah. But no, I just was like, and that shit scared the shit. Imagine
I'd be scared the shit
imagine peeing, like you didn't even feel it. And I was like, oh shit. And then, but luckily, God got my back, man. I fucking went to the hospital. The hospital was 1 minute away. And then the doctor was like, count backwards from 25, and I did. And he's like, you don't have any brain damage. He's like, you're slipping into a coma right now. And then, from there, once you get to the hospital, they took care of me. They tried to save my foot. They couldn't. And then they were like, we're going to have to amputate it. Dude, I was in so much pain. Like, every time I closed my eyes, man, it was like the most craziest pain. And then they amputated. And then after that, it's funny because after that, it just started, you started getting better. And then the shit heals up. It's nasty, dog. My shit looked like a chicken pot pie. Like the cover, like the skin looked all like flappy and shit. And dude, but once I got to the hospital, I'm telling you, man, all over the planet, thousands and thousands of people. My hospital room was so cracking that I was getting 30, 40 visitors a day, every day. I had fucking a dispensary full of marijuana. Dude, one day the nurse opened my drawer and she got all tripped out. And I was like, what happened? And she's like, you need to get this out of here. And I fucking opened the drawer and there was like $5,000 in cash. Like people just I'm so drugged out. My homies just kept coming and dropping off cheese. Like everybody, motherfuckers started like, I got like 35 grand in a GoFundMe and people just started flying in from Vegas, Frisco, all my family, dog. My parents never left the hospital. My parents are from LA and I was in San Bernardino. My mom came every day almost for like 6 weeks. and everybody came, man. And so the love, all that love, I had so many flowers in my room that I had to start donating the flowers to other rooms every day. They told me they never seen a man get so many flowers. They're like, we never seen a man get so much, like, so many flowers and shit. I had all the fucking doctors and nurses bumping my music and shit. Like, it was a crazy experience. We were making music in the hospital room. My homies were bringing studio equipment. We were making music in the room. My homie was giving me illegal cable on the hospital TV and shit, like, trying to give me the black box because I wanted to watch UFC. Like, it was crazy. The love was so hardcore that I got better faster. Dude, in London, England, they were making murals for me in London and Hawaii. They threw benefits for me in like 9 cities. And there was so much love that I couldn't, you know, when you feel like I cannot not make it, homie, because how could I not? How am I going to fucking fall off after this, dog? I can't. And just, you know, it was crazy, man, because usually you have that kind of love is reserved for when you die.
Yeah.
And you don't never get appreciated until you die. So in a weird way, I almost died, so I didn't die, so I got to see what it was like if you were to die.
So you felt loved.
Yeah, dog, I felt
worth it living.
And I felt love before this. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, even before this shit happened, like, I'm telling you, my fans, if I were to go on Instagram and be like, hey, I need a gallon of milk, I'd have 5 gallons of milk at my door in 30 minutes. Hey, I need a burger. I should be like, you know what I should do? I should be like, I'm hungry. Bring me a bucket of KFC, and I'm not joking, dog. We get 5 buckets of KFC in half an hour, and then just give people CDs and T-shirts. And I'd want 3 pieces of chicken. Now I have 35 pieces of chicken, dog. Like, my fan base is so out of control. Like, they're small, but they're so loyal. Like, my fan base comes over and smokes a joint with me. We watch the Dodger game. You know, like, hey, I'm watching the Laker game. I got the weed, you bring the pizza. And like, fucking, there's 5 fools that I never met in my life in my house now, and we're just fucking smoking, you know? So
that's what's
like,
up.
Yeah, dog, I have a crazy little fan base.
Okay, meat lovers, eh?
Hey, for real, dog, hey, I used to do that KFC hustle all the time, dude. I would take the guest list. I would take my guest list from a show, like a paid dues or whatever, and be like, you know, these are $80 tickets. So I would be like, then, you know, over 5 days, I'd be like, I'll give away a ticket for a bucket of KFC for 5 days. You know, like, I was on some fucking crazy hustle shit.
Some pimp shit.
Hey, for real, it's all from that.
You know?
Yeah, dude, it's all on that level. It was always like low budget hustles, man. Because I'm telling you, I haven't had a job since 1999.
Dude, so have I.
I see. There you go, dog. That's what I'm talking about.
But me, I stopped working because I was working at Dodger Stadium and I was working as a security guard. But then they were like taking a lot of money away because of child support. So I was working 2 jobs, and at the end of the week, it felt like half a job. So other than making that, I had to work 2 jobs.
Imagine, dog.
So man, I just quit after that and whatever. But I had 3 in '99. Oh, I was just no. I was still working at Dodger Stadium in '99. No, I quit, huh?
No. When I met you, you weren't working at Dodger Stadium.
Yeah, so I quit like right before I met this guy.
Yeah, that's the last real job that I really had. You know what I mean?
Either.
What's up, fool? You have your social media? Tell us so our listeners can follow you.
Yeah. The only social
Instagram,
media
right?
I like is Instagram. Yeah.
You're 2Mex?
2Mex OMD.
2Mex OMD.
2MEX OMD. And
the number 2, right?
Mexican descent, yeah.
Hell yeah.
2Mex OMD. And
Twitter?
that's really where you can find me. Nah, I probably won't check it. I haven't checked my Twitter in a long time.
Snapchat?
Nah. I got a song I hate Snapchat. I hate all that kind of stuff, man. Instagram, I can barely.
Periscope.
Yeah, see, I
Facebook
Instagram,
Live.
I come from the MySpace Friendster time, dog. I can only do one social media at a time. Friendster, dog.
I come from the tribe.
What's that?
I come from C-Pixel. You know what I mean? I can only do.
Damn.
That's what the cholas were.
Urban Tribe. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Urban Tribe. Urban
here.
Tribe was like
Hey.
you could be a bunch of friends in a certain area, like San Francisco, the Mission District. So you have 100 friends just in that area. Or the urban.
I was one of the first Mexicans on Black Planet. That was like the before MySpace was Black Planet.
Wow.
And that's where the black chicks were at. So you wanted to holler at the black girls at? I was on Black Planet, dude.
Hey, boo.
I was more on Whore Planet. What's up, fool? Felipe Esparza. Check out all my dates on felipesworld.com. Go catch 2Mex at fucking Paid Dues. When is the Paid Dues again?
Oh, it's September 16th and 17th.
There's the guy that grew up in my neighborhood that raps. He's gonna be at Paid Dues, right?
Yeah, it's
Mezcal.
Yeah, he's from east of the river.
Yeah, Mezcal. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Actually, it's funny. My record label, Water the Plants. I'm an A&R for Water the Plants, and the first person I signed is a girl from that crew. Her name is Zay.
Yeah.
She's from Boyle Heights.
Yeah, Mezcalan, comedian. Mezcalito.
Mezcal. Yeah, I didn't talk about. Yeah.
That I grew up with his sister in the projects.
Oh, okay.
Actually his mom. His mom used to be like in a crew with a bunch of crazy chicks called Dreamers.
Oh, back in the party crew days?
Back in the party crews, she was called the Dreamers, and they would wear sweatshirts, and they would drink Mad 40s, bro. And his father fired my ass my last job, bro.
Oh shit! It's a small world.
Yeah, man. His father's name is Mike, and he used to work at he's a fool. His father, I don't know what Mezcalito did, but his father, Mike, that fool's
That's
that's his name. Yeah.
He's a fucking very competitive motherfucker, bro. That motherfucker would jump into any sports like darts to try to be the best guy at darts. This fool plays softball till his knee gave out, bro.
Damn. That crew, they're from Boyle Heights, man. They're east of the river. They're really dope, man. They're really, really dope. I try to support all the underground rap, like Reverie. You talking about Reverie? Man, I saw Reverie's first show when she was like 17 or 16.
Yeah,
like,
we had her in
I've
a
always
show.
been somebody to like. Every time I see like young artists in LA underground hip hop, I always try to be that person and give them a show. You know how you were talking about, like, let's say George Lopez or
a little motivation.
Yeah, I've always tried to be like that, man, because I always throw monthlies and shit like that. But yeah, man, that's a small world, man. I just want to let people know too. My new album comes out this Tuesday.
Yeah, right there, right?
Oh yeah, it's called Lost.
Show it right here.
Oh yeah, it's called Lospital. Here you go, dog. And it comes out. It's on ilove2mex.com. And it's on iTunes and all that. It comes out Tuesday, man.
Very professional, man.
Oh yeah, man. Very nice, man. Very nice. 2mex Hospital. I love 2mex.com. And my label, Water the Plants. I want to give them a shout out because Taco Naso. I'm funded by a taco shop. My label is funded by Taco Naso.
Those are the
Before I
bombest
became
fucking-
vegan, right? My wife Lisa loved
taco.
their fish tacos.
Hey,
The one with the fish burrito, bro.
hey, Taco Naso is my record
Puente
label.
or in La Pomona?
No, the one in
Pomona's gone.
No, the one in
In Industry right there, where the
no,
605.
No, the one on
Pomona.
Alondra, Bellflower.
Oh, Bellflower.
Well, all
bro.
of them, they're all
yeah,
the thing.
they're a
If
chain.
anybody listening, man,
Hey.
Taco Naso makes the best
Fish
freaking fish tacos in the world.
ever.
The shrimp burrito's the bomb.
Taco Naso has
The
you know,
shrimp cocktail
They have
bomb.
jalapeno peppers, but they use the brown
The
ones.
yellow one, those
The
wet
yellow
ones.
ones.
Yeah.
And they put
Yeah,
the
oh yeah,
lemony.
yeah, oh yeah.
man.
Hey,
They
that's
fry
my
'em and
label.
put, like-
Hey,
Yeah.
Water the Plants. They're called Water the Plants. Taco Naso funds my projects.
Órale.
Yeah, dog. So go to Taco Naso, man. They fund my show on K-Day. I have a show on 93.5 K-Day.
Oh, yeah?
On Saturday nights at 2 in the morning, and it's called Water the Plants.
So check him out on 93.5 K-Day at that thing
Saturday
all over the
nights.
world, all over the country.
Yeah, all over the world. Yeah.
Yeah, because we had a guy here. He grew up in my neighborhood too, so I had to have him on the show. Fabian, he's a painter. Fabian Deborah.
Okay.
And his brother raps. His brother has his little brother has the Ill Kids, Ill Street
okay.
Kids label.
Oh yeah, Ill Kids Streetwear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
talking
Ill
about-
Kids Streetwear.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
so-
sponsor me, dude. They give
Yeah,
me
so
shirts.
his brother is the older
Yeah,
brother.
yeah.
He does the murals.
Yeah, they mail me.
Fabian.
They be mailing me shirts. Dog.
Yeah, so- Yeah, we're all connected. Small world.
Dude, I'm telling you, that CD is powered by Taco Naso.
La Hospital. There used to be a comedian named, this comedian used to say, I was born in Mexico in a little town called La Hospital.
Oh, did he?
Anyways, yeah, he was not that funny. Anyways, what's up, fool? Also, man, be on the lookout for my HBO special, September 30.
Hell yeah.
Go check out 2mex. He's going to be at Paid Dues, September
16th and 17th.
16 and 17. Okay, check out his album, La Hospital. And we have a copy. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, man. Bump it, man. Bump it. Do your trip
it out.
out.
Any shout out for anybody?
Yeah, man. I want to give a shout out to Water the Plants, to Taco Naso, to my boy Sully, K-Born, to everybody out there that supports the LA underground hip hop scene knows about me as 2mex or Mexican Descent, the Visionaries, all my fucking bands, Shapeshifters. I got a gang of bands, man. Look Daggers, a bunch of crews. So everybody out there representing the LA underground, Project Blowed. And check out this album, dude. Check out on Everything I Love. My music is beautiful and is worth listening to, and it's not no mumble mouth bullshit. It's fucking hard as fuck. Check it out.
Rodrigo,
Yeah, man.
any shout outs?
Shout outs. Check out the Yeah Man podcast.
What's up, fool? Thank you for listening.
Hell yeah,
Picture.
dude.